Good evening, everyone. I am Parijat Rai, and this is the sixth day of our event, Valorant Premier League. I welcome you all on the behalf of Zenevia, title sponsor Prep Bytes, platform partner Dare to Compete. The event is brought to you by Ethereal Events in association with Climb Central Delhi and DigiGrad. Till now, Skeptics have amazingly kept their flawless record. All props to the team, man. We also got to see some fast, clean sheet games yesterday with our first 13-0 win as well. Let's see what new surprises will we see today. Now I would like to call Roy and Shiv Gupta, who are the commentators for today's matches, to proceed with the event. I hope you all enjoy today's proceedings.
Alright guys, welcome to Valorant Premier League Day 6 hosted by Zenevia in association with Bennett University, powered by Ethereal Events, DigiGrad, Climb Central, Prep Byte and Dare to Compete. Before we move on with the scoreboard, I have an important announcement to make. Following yesterday's events, after discussion amongst the BO Gamers authorities, we are hereby informing you that the team Step Bros will be disqualified from participating in the current tournament and would not be allowed to play further. This decision is followed by their misconduct in yesterday's Discord session. 2 points to each of the teams who went up against the Step Bros and lost their matches. 2 points have been given to each team, and the updated scoreboard is as follows. We have the Skeptics with 5 wins, 0 losses, sitting strong at 10 points at the head of the leaderboard. We have the Collective with 4 wins, 1 losses with 8 points, holding their strong second position on the board. In the 6-point bracket, we have Babasir and at tier 6, both teams with 3 wins and 2 losses. And in the 4-point bracket, we have VRIME, Pandas and Reflex to Extreme with the 2 wins and 3 losses. And at the end of the board, we have the Boosted with 1 wins and 4 losses, sitting with 2 points. Today's matches are as follows. It's at tier 6 versus VRIME Pandas for match 1. Babasir versus Reflex to Extreme. Skeptics versus the Collective. And we don't have a 4th match for today. This is Roy, and you have my friend Patrick with me in the stream. He's going to be taking over for the next 10 minutes.
All right, guys. So we are going to have the first match for today. We'll shortly be getting lining up. Let's see what the map is, what the sides are, and again, like I personally am hoping to see some different gameplay, some different game styles, some new agents maybe, because like we've seen a lot of Ascent, we've seen a lot of Bind, maybe a few new maps, a few new agents. Like we saw Viper pick yesterday. That was really interesting. It completely changed the dynamic of the match and like the players we have seen so far. Of course, I'm hoping to see some more of the same in today's matches. Anyways, we are waiting for both the teams to line up, and we'll soon be getting the toss details.
All right, yesterday we saw some pretty interesting matches between the teams. Can we have the scoreboard on screen again? Of course, we will have 7 days of matches. Today is Valorant Premier League Day 6. Day 7 will probably mark the end of the playoffs of this tournament, and we shall decide on the final top 4 contenders for the finals. We have the Skeptics again holding strong. The Skeptics have shown commendable performances throughout the game. Throughout the tournament, we have seen the Collective make some unique, interesting plays. Of course, Babasir and at tier 6 have been playing phenomenally. It's not looking good for the VRIME Pandas and Reflex to Extreme. Reflex to Extreme were on a 3 or a 4 match losing streak in the tournament, sitting at 0 points yesterday. But they opened their sheet with a bang, scoring a clean sheet against I think the VRIME Pandas. They managed to open with 2 points, and of course 2 points have been added for the disqualification. And at the bottom of the board, we have the boosted. Today's matches are going to be very interesting. It's at tier 6 versus VRIME Pandals. At tier 6 sitting with 6 points, VRIME Pandals sitting with 4. This is going to be a very interesting matchup between the two teams, as VRIME Pandals is going to be fighting for the spot in the final. Babasir versus Reflex to Extreme. Of course, Babasir is sitting in the 6-point bracket. If they win this match against Reflex to Extreme, this is going to push them over to the 8-point bracket, further securing their position in the finals. And at the end of this today's rounds, we have the Skeptics versus the Collective. This is going to be an interesting matchup between two of the strongest teams in the tournament right now. The Skeptics holding with 5 wins and 0 losses. They have a 5 match winning streak, and we have the Collective, of course, with 4 wins and 1 loss. Patrick, please tell me the one match you lost from the Collective side wasn't against the Skeptics.
Well, this is the first match we're gonna be playing against the Skeptics. So again, let's see how it goes. Again, the Skeptics are a really strong team. They have some really nice strategies, and we'll do our best to win the match.
I mean, we have seen up to like slowly after casting for so long, अब तुम्हारे players के नाम भी मुझे रटने लग गए हैं. We have, of course, Easy Vice with the Breach players. Oh my god, the presence he established yesterday onto the map was insane. Of course, we have Pruthi, again, I'm guessing 819 with the Raze players, and you with the support and your other 2 team members. They were?
Well, one of them is Assassin, Master Mayhem.
Assassin and Patrick, and one more player.
Yeah, that's Vice.
Okay, and Vice. Yes, that's 5. Of course, the Collective have a very strong draft for today. The Skeptics might even have a stronger draft. Who's it going to be? We'll have the toss details and map details after the second match. Skeptics versus the Collective. Stay tuned. At approximately 10 PM, अगर कोई player वापस disconnect करके match को आधा घंटा नहीं रुकवाता तो also we might be setting a limit on the number of minutes you can wait before a player has disconnected, before the other team has to continue forward with the match. We can't stop the tournament just because of one player. It's unfair to the other players and the viewers watching, waiting for the next match. So we shall see. And it's the first match between at tier 6 versus VRIME Pandas. We're just waiting for the attackers and defenders to join in. None of them have actually joined in. Oh my god.
Well, आपका लॉजिक भाई, कोई अगर डिस्कनेक्ट ना करे तो 10 बजे शुरू हो वर्सेस कोई ज्वाइन बहुत लेट करे. So again, I guess we'll take a 5-minute break. Once all the players are here, we will resume with the stream, guys.
girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Alright, we are back. We have the toss details for match 1 at tier 6 versus VRIME PANDALS. The toss winner was VRIME PANDALS, and they are choosing to defend on the map Ascent. Attacking them will be the... sorry, I take that back, my bad. The toss winner was VRIME PANDALS, and they have chosen to go attack on the map Ascent. Defending against them will be at tier 6. Patrick, what do you have to say against their pick?
Well, again, the toss winner were VRIME Pandas, and they took attack. So generally on the map Ascent, till now we have seen a defense pick. While defense is a safety pick, you get the momentum down. You will get some rounds down, like regardless of the skill disparity or maybe a lack of communication in your team. You will get some rounds down in the defense. That brings up the momentum that like lifts your spirits kind of. So it is a safety pick, but again, the VRIME Pandas have gone for the attack, and the attack is a very tactical choice, if I can call it so. So I'll explain how. So your main objective when you go in attack is to get some rounds in. Like you just know that you can come back on defense quite easily. You just need to get some rounds in. Again, worst case scenario, you get the score down to a 9-3. You go in the defense side, you can come back from that. Like in one of our matches, the collective versus another team, we were on attack in Ascent. We got 3 rounds in on the attack side. Again, that is a very poor half for the attackers. But on the defense, you can easily come back in Ascent.
That is true. So, but the thing is, by going attack, if you lose the first starting rounds of the game, you start building pressure on your team to go for the comeback. In my opinion, it's a bit of a risky strategy, but if it works, it damn well sure works well, because on defense you have the opportunity to make that comeback, to make that make those psychological plays, giving your enemy the feeling that yes, they have the lead in the round and they might actually win, but you have the better strategies to make a comeback and come back in the match and for the win, for crossing the 10 mark line first and then on to match point and the match. So we're seeing an interesting pick by VRIME Pandas. They have chosen to go attack on the map Ascent. Ascent, again, in my opinion, I would say is a fairly balanced map. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, if you have the strategies down, it could be you could get a few rounds in the attack, like get the lead over here. But again, in my opinion and like my skill set, how I play, it seems to be a defender-sided map to me. Because once you have a solid hold down the sides, you have a decent economy. It's really hard to take control of side, and even if you lose side, you have so many utilities, you just retake it back so easily. And of course, in terms of rotation time as well, the rotation time for the defense is much shorter as compared to the attackers, where if they want to safety rotate, if they want to go for a quick rotate, they can smoke off mid and just go from A to B or B to A via mid. But mid is again a very risky place to rotate from. If the defense have some LOS on mid, they can just get some quick cheeky kills over there.
All right. We are seeing the players line up on both sides. On the defender's side, for at tier 6, we have Lag, Peace Baba, You Got Me Gaming, Caper Sky, and Budunka Dunk. And on the attacker side, we have Dr. Jinx, Noob Master, Dark and Shadow. He's a new player here. Has he changed his name or is he an old player? I don't know yet. We have Critical and Xazriel. I think Xazriel is not the. We have not settled on the team yet. Or have we? Let's find and watch. Dark and Shadow is a new player in the league. Or he might just be an old player, just अपना नाम change किया, but whatever. So we are starting with the first match of Valorant Premier League Day 6 at Tier 6 versus VRIME PANDALS.
Well, Xazriel is doing some warm up, I guess. Again, this is like going to the exam hall and like doing the revision in the last second. कि भाई पूरे साल पढ़ाई नहीं करी, last second में हो जाएगा warm up. But again, Xazriel is an amazing player. Throughout the tournament, we have seen so many clutch moments from him and fabulous performance throughout the tournament. And of course, once he warms up in the range, gets his aim down, we're gonna start the match. If it takes too long, we might have to force him out of the range.
The funny thing is that lag is on my Discord server of my school friends. I have no idea how. So we always had this lag player who was playing on our Discord server. Valorant खेलता रहता था सारा time. So I put the link that me and Patrick, like you, will be casting tonight. Join कर लेना. And then lag का आता है. Wait, I am playing in this tournament. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Is this the same lag who's there on our server? But anyway, we are in the pick phase of the round. Patrick, take it away.
All right, so this is the first match for today, and the map is Ascent. On the defenders, we're seeing Lag with Jet, You Got Me Gaming with the Raze. On the attackers, we're seeing Dr. Jinx with Omen, Noob Master with Sova, Critical with Killjoy, Xazriel with Phoenix, and Dark Shadow with Raze. Of course, like they have chosen to go attack. They're gonna get some rounds over here. Even if they get like 4 or 5 rounds on the attack, they can like easily come back on the defense. If you have a Killjoy on your team, you can like just lock down B. Killjoy alone can like handle the pressure, like buy time for her team to rotate, while you can play 1 mid and 3 A. So of course, that is a solid strat. They just need to get some rounds in the attack phase. Maybe 3 rounds, maybe 4 or 5 rounds, and it would like if they get more than that, of course, that's an amazing half for them. But even from a 4 or 5 round, they can easily come back. On the defense, of course, we're seeing Capper Sky with Cypher, Badum Kadum with Sage, and Peace Baba with Brimstone. We have seen some Peace Baba constantly picking Brim, and he does a pretty good job with Brim. He uses the stim beacons to its full potential with
choose your agent.
Guns like Ares, and of course other guns.
All right, I would like to give a shout out to our chat moderators for our stream tonight. Validation seeking host, but anyway, we shall be moving with the first round into the match 1 Valorant Premier League Day 6, sponsored by Ethereal Events, DigiGrad, Climb Central, Prep by Dare to Compete. Map is Ascent. The toss winner is VRIME PANDALS. Defending against them will be at Tier 6. They have chosen to go on attack. They have an Omen, Sova, Raze, Killjoy, and Phoenix on their side. Pretty standard loadout. 1 Smoker, 1 Sentinel, an Initiator, and 2 Duelists. On the defending side, we have Lag with the Jetpack, Raze, Cypher, Sage, and Brimstone. Brimstone with the smoke. 2 Sentinels, which is a very interesting pick by them. They're going for trying to gain that momentum on the defender side with the 2 Sentinels. And of course, we have a pretty standard loadout from the attackers.
Well, again, like Sage and Cypher is a pretty standard pick. If they were going for a defense intensive loadout, they could have gone like Cypher and Killjoy, and that is, of course, a very like risky, but again a very high risk, high reward. But we haven't seen that in the tournament, and I don't think we'll be seeing it in the future. We're in the pistol round. We're seeing all ghosts on the defense. On the attack, we're seeing 4 ghosts and a plastic light shield on critical. Heavy B presence by the attacker.
Standing ahead.
There's the bolt down for the information. Raze with the boom bot. Attackers making their way in. There's the Raze net. Will get tagged down up to a little bit. Critical does not take any damage. There's the boom bot. Gets destroyed. Attackers are down a man. Down to a 5v4 for the defenders. 1 minute 20 remaining into the round. You Got Me Gaming gets the headshot on top of that. For the instant trade. A lot of people falling on both sides. Down to a 3v2. Spikes down with B. Raze picks it up. Brimstone making a very interesting rotate from spawn. Have the attackers suspected it. They are not watching that angle. And will Brim be able to get
enemy remaining.
And he gets the tap on Dark Shadow. What a rotate by Brimstone. The spikes down. outside. B Caper Sky with the flank, gets some shots down, and the finishing blow onto Room Master.
Well, of course, the defense, they have to get some rounds in the defense. The pistol round is the way to set the momentum for the game, and we're seeing a forced buy, like full buy for the second round, basically. Spectres, Marshals. Marshal again is a very strong pick in the second round because you won't be seeing any light shields on the on the attackers. So of course it's a one-shot body shot, which, like, of course with the Marshal you need to get the headshot to get the kill because it deals 101 tag on the body. But in the second round of the game, it's a really strong weapon. Let's see how this round goes.
We are seeing a full buy from the defender's side. There's the bolt down for the information. The defenders trying to carry forward their momentum with the better equipment here. This might just be a free round for the defenders. There's the Kobe nade. Unfortunately, the defenders, attackers double back. Lag with the tap. He's trying to get a shot and Fixtures. There in the race. Nade down into short. Again, both teams looking to get that pick in. Attackers are down the man. Jet has been tagged. Dark and Shadow takes some damage. There's the Molly. Attackers are making a play for a spikes with Killjoy, and Phoenix is making his way towards A. He gets cut down by lag, unfortunately. It's down to 5v3. This is probably again going to be a free round for the defenders. Jet already has their ultimate up. It's spamming down into smoke. That's the bolt for the information. Gets destroyed. Attackers are down to the last 3 men. Raze is on 20 HP. This is going to be a hard take for the attackers. Passive gameplay on both the sides. Defenders with the 1-2
30 seconds left.
Off the sides. Attackers making their way towards Gap.
Player
And
standing.
the shotgun. Peace Baba for the 2k. Peace Baba and Lag have been on fire since the game has started. They are carrying their weight and more.
Well, of course, like I have mentioned on multiple occasions, the main objective of the second round from the loser of the pistol round is to just get as many guns down as you can on the other side, which is the defense in this case. Unfortunately for the attack, they, like, of course, if you win the round from an eco, that's an added bonus, but for the defense, for the attack over here, they won't be able to get many guns down on the defense. This is a free buy round from the defense. If they lose this round, it doesn't really hurt them that much. It's a free economy-wise round.
The spike stuff outside the spawn. There's Peace Baba with the headshot and Excelsior. Down goes the Phantom. Did he have a Phantom or a Vandal? Anyway, there's the gun down. Had a Phantom. Going to be really crippling for the attackers. Attackers on full buy. Can't support another full buy round. This is the free equipment of the defenders. On the defender side, we have at tier 6 with the 2-round advantage. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining into the round. The attackers have a very spread out push, trying to get another pick in. They're down a man. It's going to be a hard take for them on any side. Cypher has his utilities completely set up on B with the traps, wires, and cam. There's the smoke from Omen into mid. Again, attackers looking to get a pick in to be able to take side. Peace Baba with the headshot on critical. Oh my god, the headshots with the Marshal.
Well, of course, the main problem with the Marshal is that it's not a one-shot body shot in a buy round. But if you get the headshot, it's again a very high risk, a very high reward gun.
There's the flash by
30
Omen.
seconds
Gets the
left.
kill on You Got Me Gaming. He did not see that coming. Down to a 4v3 for the defenders. The Omen is stacked to 50 HP. 20 seconds remaining into the round. He's making his way towards B with the spike. Is he going to get the plant down?
Shadows traveling.
Caper Sky with the finishing blow on Raze. Down to a 5v2. This is going to be a very difficult hold for the
10
defenders. They have
seconds
called
left.
it out. They are making their way towards B. Dr. Jinx going down for the plant and gets the plant down.
Last
That is the
player
one for
standing.
the information. Last man Omen standing at 50 HP. Can he take the 1v4? Jet dashes up. Yeah, and gets the dunk on Dr. Jinx. He did not see that coming.
Well, this round for the defense, it was an amazing round. They were on their free buy, they were on their eco buy from the previous
Sorry
round.
to spoil the party.
And well, they won the free economy round. So again, they're in a very comfortable position right now. They got all the Vandals and the Phantoms from the attack. If I can say so, Peace Baba turned the tide of that round. It was a he got 2 kills with the Marshal, and of course the defenders upgraded their weapons from those 2 kills, converted that into more kills. Finally, Dr. Jinx was left alone on site. The attack lost couple of men quite too early. That cost them the round.
I mean, of course, we are seeing economy management from the VRIME Pandal side. I don't remember which team it was. Was it VRIME Pandal
Scanning
who was
ahead.
constantly force buying towards the game? But,
Taken
we're
out.
seeing better economy management from them this time. If they were both teams down, actually the defenders, it's looking good for the defenders. They have the 3-round advantage. They have the better economy here. They can support a full buy into the next round. This is again another one of those B rounds for them. The attackers really need to win this round to gain the momentum. They get the opening kill into the round, pick the Vandal up. Excelsior without any armor. Has he taken? Yes, he has taken some damage. He does not have his molly for the selfie. Excelsior making his way down. Cat towards Peace Baba. Peace Baba with the Phantom. Who's gonna get the droppers? Leads being thrown down. The Cat. There is Phoenix with his flash. Someone looks away and gets the headshot to the wall onto Excelsior. This is not looking good for the defense attackers. They are on an eco environment. Noob Master with the crisp trade for Phoenix. Headshot on Peace Baba. Attackers trying to go for a play on A. Side alone. She gets the headshot on Noob Master. It's down to a 3v3. This round is looking a little bit better for the attackers. They are moving to take on the
30 seconds left.
The finishing blow on
One
you, but
enemy
Gaming
remaining.
Down to
Spike down
but
A.
Uber Dunk with the
They were
2K
not
for the
good
finishing
enough.
blow onto Raze.
After the previous round where the defense won with their free round guns basically and upgraded to a full buy round for the attack, this was something like the second round. Like after the pistol round, your main objective is to get many guns down. This was a similar situation. They were on an eco, they got some guns down, they used those guns to get more kills. They left only 2 people standing on the defense side, and of course that was a good round from the attack. We have a full buy on both sides, lag with an operator. That's how this round goes.
Seeing a split push from the attacker side. The attackers have the fight towards B. They're again trying to get that first pick in. Sage walls it off to stop the rush. There is
Nowhere to
for the
run!
drone. And his ultimate for the preemptive kill. Unfortunately, slams it into nothing. Ooh, this third shot might tag lag. Lag misses by a little bit. Both teams are on full buy. We are seeing an operator on lag. The defender's economy obviously looking a little better here. Raised with the nade down into mid. Unfortunately, nobody's there. There is Sova's bot for the info. Gets destroyed instantaneously. Both teams looking to get that first pick in. We have 2 ultimates up on the defender side. We have 3 ultimates. Phoenix, Killjoy, and Omen. The attackers can go for an aggressive Killjoy, a lockdown play for the side. They are holding very quietly outside.
You should run.
And there is the attacker Killjoy. And Phoenix pushing with his ultimate. Trying to get and Killjoy with his ultimate. 2 rounds with the Killjoy. Instantly destroying the round. We are seeing the attackers make their way towards A. Keep a stab with the open.
Spike down.
It's the headshot. You not aiming for the headshot. On Jinx. There is the target by you not aiming.
30 seconds left.
Down to a 42. 25 seconds remaining into the round. Raze is on
Last
the
player
and
standing.
He keeps up with the finishing blows on Jinx. For the trade and back for the instant trade for that.
Weapon here.
Well, this was a crucial round for the attackers, like considering they won the toss and they picked the attack phase. They are in an uncomfortable position right now, to say the least. We're seeing a forced buy, we're seeing a full buy basically. They had the money for a full buy because of the 5-round loss bonus they got. And on the defense, we're seeing a full buy again. And again, like these rounds are very crucial. The attack need to get around on the scoreboard and like convert it into at least a 4 or 5 rounds to be in a comfortable position on the defenders.
We are seeing the attackers again trying to go for the big play. Very spread out. Lag with the opening kill on Phoenix. This is going to be crippling again for the attack. Lag with the 2K. Lag is on fire.
Revealing
With the
area.
operator, Lag is a formidable foe with whatever gun you give him. A very appropriate pick for a Jet. Jet with her dashes, being able to move out of the enemy's fire after getting a kill. Went for the second aggressive peek, got the 2K. Attackers down to the last 2 men. Raze had her ultimate up on the attacker side. Unfortunately, she's dead. Can't use it in the after dying one. But it's down to 1 minute 5. The defenders have the 5-round advantage. They have the economy to spare a couple
Caution,
of rounds.
here.
It's really good. Zach with the 3K on Dr. Jinx. Will he get the ace?
Revealing area.
There's a pull down for gets destroyed. Black with the taps.
What's this?
Black was got his ultimate. He wants that ace. He wants the kill. And gets gunned down by Noob Master. Unfortunately, he got a little too cocky.
30 seconds
Baba
left.
and Raze are on an amazing flank. They just might get over here. Let's see.
One enemy remaining.
King Killjoy holding outside all the way towards spawn. The defenders are out for blood. They're on the hunt for KJ with the spike. Killjoy has a turret set up on the table. That's looking cute, man.
10
There's
seconds
placement
left.
Down mid. The defenders are out for blood. They're on the hunt for KJ. KJ merely making to save her equipment. They do not have the economy to. They don't want to lose that Vandal here. Who's gonna get the kill?
Turret's
There's the
destroyed.
blows down. The defenders win, but will Raze be able to spot it? And you got the extra blow on KJ in downtime. Oh my god.
Again, like Ray satchelled away over to KJ. He went up like above the LOS of KJ. That was an unfortunate death on KJ. Of course, we saw a full buy last round, so they don't have the economy for a full buy again. We're seeing a partial forced buy on the attack. They need to convert They need to convert one of these rounds. Get those guns from the defense and like snowball their way into 3-4 rounds if they wanna.
Trying Pandas. Oh my god, lag again with the opening kill on Xazriel. That's 2 rounds. Master with the instant raid. That's gonna be nice. And operator down on the defender side. The attackers on an eco light by. They are on a light force by actually. New Master picks the oppa. There's the nade down towards. That's gonna be a bit tripping. So damage is ultimate. Sam Raze almost dodges it. Oh my god! Raze
Down A.
Knife,
One
Raze
enemy
without
remaining.
ultimate, gets the slam on Bardunka after it. Down to a
Out of
3v1. 1
charges.
minute remaining into the round. Last man
Scanning ahead.
standing. East Power trying to go for the flank plays.
Found them.
There's the pull down for the info. So while making his way out, the defenders have the spike. He knows Backstab is coming. With the spam. And the classic versus Sheriff battle is won by Noob Master with the classic.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Noob Master with the 3k. Headshot on Gaper Sky. Is he gonna clutch this? Down to a 1v1. Raze is holding outside door. Puts
30
a few
seconds
bullets
left.
in it. Going for the place. Unfortunately, it's not enough. You got me gaming for another round with the defenders. With the finishing blows onto Noob Master.
Well, the attack is in a very uncomfortable position right now, to say the least. They have the loss bonus. They can put by the rounds. But they need to convert one of these force buys into a victory, get the equipment from the defense, and like snowball their way into 4-5 rounds if they want to be in a comfortable position on when there is defense. Again, their strategy was to get a few rounds in the attack and like come back on the defense, which is a solid strategy. But they need to get those rounds right now, otherwise it will be a very uncomfortable position for them.
RC, the attackers aggressively make their way towards B. They want to get that B side and they want it bad. KJ and Oman is holding outside mid. The defenders, 2 people, Cycle and Bennett Page. Plays with the satchel plays and gets the dunk on the enemy. Texas kill for the instant trade. It's down to a 4v3. Phoenix with the self-feed outside. Lack with the kill on critical. Lack has been a formidable foe with the operator. It's down to a 4v2. The attackers have lost their armor. They're down to their SP. With the finish.
Joke's over!
Pushes in. Lack gets the slam. Is he gonna get the 2k? Unfortunately, Phoenix's ult beats him out. Doom Master with the headshot. Down to a 2v2. The defenders are holding side onto B. We have Cypher holding the open boat like tunnel, like path towards side. And we have Bardung Kardung who's making his way towards mid. It's a 2v2 for both the teams. We have Sova on 30 HP. What are the attackers going to do? 30 seconds remaining into the round. The attackers are making their way towards
30
side.
seconds left.
The defenders have gone for a very risky 1-1 strategy. So every battle they take is going to be a 2v1 because of course the attackers are going to be pushing together. They are making their way towards B. Is Cypher going to call it out? 30 seconds remaining into the round. Cypher calls it out. Sage is making their
10
way
seconds
towards
left.
B. And
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
It's down to a 1v1. Sage last man standing for the
Spike
defenders.
planted.
And Noob Master is able to get the plant down with 0.3 seconds remaining into the round. The clutch plays by Noob Master. Kadung has not been performing that up to the level that he usually performs. Noob Master with the top frag with the 11 kills.
Scanning ahead.
There's the bolt down. He reveals
There
his
they are.
position. Gets ganked. Gets out. It's gonna be Random to flip the finishing kill on Noob Master. Sage of course had the more HP here. Sova revealed his position by the bolt, and it's gonna be a round for the defenders.
Well, Sova was on 30 HP. He had to do something. He went for a risky play by putting a recon down. Like Sage did not know the position of Noob Master over there. But of course, Noob Master also did not know Sage's position. He had no idea when Sage was gonna push. So he threw down his recon, got the position of Sage, picked her with 30 HP. Unfortunately, Sage was 150 HP, so Sage won that fight over there. Anyways, we are in the 9th round. We're seeing a full buy on both sides.
Patrick, tell me one thing. When Sova shoots this bolt, of course, you can tell where the bolt is coming from. So you can sort of triangulate the position of Sova, right? So basically, of course, Sova was getting a more accurate ping, but Sova could make a guess where Sage was pushing. Sage could make a guess where Sova was hiding inside boathouse, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, the attacker is pulling out her ultimate. They're going for an A execute. There is empty spaces in the dome towards right. Brimstone, there is the ultimate from the attacker Omen. Directly to the right. He does not cancel it. Gets cut down by gets cut down by
Spike down A.
Acts as real for the trade. So was spamming his ultimate into side. There is a very body down default. Shock down.
Spike down A.
A lot of utility being spammed down.
One enemy
People falling
remaining.
on both sides. Down to a 3v1 for the defenders. 50 rounds beginning. Keeper strategy headshot for XL. And into a lot of bullets being spammed into the gets the headshot of Black with the down on Noob Master all over again. Black is going for very insane shotgun plays. Oh my god, he has an operator and he went for the shotgun.
That was some deja vu we saw there. Anyways, we're in the 10th round.
Equipment.
We're seeing a full buy on the defense, of course, and on the attack, we're seeing full buy Spectres, Phantom, Sheriff, and the Bulldog. Again, as the rounds are increasing, the stakes are increasing. The attack need to get some rounds. Again, even a 9-3, they can come back from a 9-3, but they need to get those rounds right now.
We have ultimate on the defenders. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna spam it in one round. And then imagine to bring it down. Or like the only other team, alright, raises going for her ultimate, gets the dunk on Noob Master. As I was saying, they bring it down to a 12-0, and they use all of their ultimates in one round. That is going to be so overpowered. Probably they're going to trying to hiding. Of course, Cycle pulls out his ultimate, gets the information on the attacker. Not for there is Brimstone with his ultimate with the
Spike down mid.
Cypher ultimate gets the kill on top of things. Excelsior with the tap on Caper Sky down to a 3v2. And Reyes with a Sage with her ultimate. Caper Sky back to life. Excelsior with the headshot on Badunka down. Phoenix going for that self-heal there. Excelsior back up to full HP, almost full HP. Kills are down to her last 10.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Goes for his ultimate. Cam down by Cypher. Cypher making double backing into side. He knows this is a fight he does not want to take. This is basically a cat with 2 lives here.
Spike here.
Spawns back to his ultimate point. It's down to a 3v2.
30 seconds left.
Ultimate. Misses all the shots on Excelsior. Dodges into the corner for safety. The attackers have been cornered. It's critical down to his last 5 HP. Gets the... He saw 5 ultimates go up from the defenders, and yet it was brought down to a 2v1. Genuinely a good round by the attackers. Unfortunately, not enough for them to win the round.
Well, on the attack, we're seeing a full buy this round. We're seeing an operator on Excelsior.
This is a nice
We're
spot.
seeing 4 Vandals and Phantoms.
That goes there.
Even if they get this round and the next, like,
This
from
goes here.
10-2 again, they can come back. But it's gonna be a tough road for them.
Yeah, that's true, man. Honestly, their attacking pick is not working out for them. We have just at your 6 versus the VRIME Pandas. VRIME Pandas won the toss and they chose to attack, and unfortunately it has not been looking good for them so far. Let's let's see how the game unfolds. 1 minute 23 seconds remaining into the round. Attackers again going for the very split push. Patrick, tell me one thing. We have not seen the attackers aggressively make their way towards side. Like Skeptics with their
Revealing area.
insane executions and takes off side. They are
Deploying
attacking
drone.
this thing very, very passively. Like, look at the map spread. They are all spread across all the entry points for the attackers. They're trying to get that first pick in. Unfortunately, they are being picked off every round. I mean, they get a kill here and there, but what do you have to say about that?
Well,
What passive game style नहीं है ये?
they did try the active game style, if you're calling it this passive. Like they did went for the commits, like they smoked up side, but unfortunately, the defense right now has a lot of utilities. You have Brimstone,
That is true.
Smolly, you have Raze, you have like there's a lot of utility, so they can easily retake the side. So the attack need a man advantage before they commit into side.
30
they have
seconds
the man
left.
advantage right now. Let's see. They have a 2-man advantage. We're probably gonna see commit from them. Let's see if it goes in the favor.
Attackers are holding outside. Oh my god, what was that teleport? Lag with the 2K, with the operator, has been on fire the entire night with the 16.52 KDA ratio, with 4,700 credits to his
10
name.
seconds left.
Genuinely, lag has been on fire. 5 seconds remaining into the round. If the attackers don't have enough time to go for the rotate and plant, it's down to a 3, but it's going to be a round for the defenders. Critical with the finishing throws on You Got Me Gaming, trying to go down for the plant.
Last round before the switch.
पैट्रिक इसमें प्लांट डालने से तुम्हें एक्स्ट्रा पैसे मिलते हैं क्या? जैसे CS:GO में तो बॉम्ब प्लांट करते हैं तो $300 मिलते थे.
You get extra money from planting and defusing the bomb.
Aha, that's nice. That's nice. All right then, we Patrick take over.
Anyways, we're in the last round of the first half. Again, I am a firm believer in comebacks, and even if they win this round, there is a chance. Like we have seen comebacks from 9-1. Why not one comeback from 11-1? But again, 12-1, 12-0 is a very pressurizing score, if I can call it that. They need to get this like round down for a psychological safety of one round.
Excelsior with the opening kill on to Sage. Defenders have taken the race down.
You should run.
And the attacker kills are going for an ultimate. He's going on fire with the operator. It's down to a 5 for the attackers. 1 minute 12 seconds remaining into the round. Down goes the door. New master for the front. The attackers might just be able to put this round. This is the gap they want. This is the, I mean, this is not a momentum defining round, but still one player has been detained under the side. Capers guy with the headshot on Dark Shadow. Extra with 3 going for that ace. Omen, Cypher is down to 10 HP. Brimstone is down to 30. All 4 attackers almost in HP. This is going to be a hard retake for them. Excelsior with the 4K. Is he going to get the ace? Keeper Sky holding all the way towards window outside B. Excelsior going for the ace. Almost gets the ace. Keeper Sky with the finishing close. One Excelsior critical for the finishing close.
Again, so this was actually an important round
Switching
for
sides.
the current defense actually, because like if they want to come back, like if you're on a 12-0 score, if there's a 12 round lead hanging on your head, like you can't afford to lose a single round, then of course it's very hard. Like the amount of psychological pressure on you is just intense. But they have the safety of one round right now. They somehow need to convert this pistol round if they want to win this match. But again, it's a long and hard journey. But I'll be really happy to see them come back.
Anyway, we are seeing at your 6 versus VRIME Pandas here. The toss winner was VRIME Pandas, and they chose to go attack. Unfortunately, this has not worked out for them. They really need to convert the rounds on defense. Is it going to be an even comeback, a very miraculous comeback from VRIME Pandas here, or is it going to be game for them? Attackers are making their way towards A. They are trying to put pressure down. There's the aggressive push from the attackers. Lot of utility into side. Black takes some damage from the race here. What an execution by the attackers. There's the nano from down from the inside. Into deeper position. Peace Power taking a lot of damage. Down to 30 HP. Attackers have taken a lot of damage here. It's not looking good for them. The defenders have rotated. Peace Power trying to go for the plant. Dark and Shadow with the headshot on race.
Alarm bot out.
Lot of utility again, being spanned on to side. There is support for the info. Critical restriction goes on.
Spike down A.
It's down to a 3v3. Can the attacker get the spike down? Let being thrown down range. Lag with the finishing blow onto Master.
Last player standing.
Give a guy with the shot from Dark Shadow and Badunga Dunk with the shot on Excelsior. It's down to a 12v1. Another round for the attackers.
Match point.
Well, again, like the defense did make a wise choice over here, waiting for the team to rotate. Raze got the kill, made it a 4v5. But unfortunately for them, like when they fell into side, there were people on A main who got the defenders over there. And well, the retail strategy didn't work well for them. We're seeing a force buy on the defense and on the attack. Things are looking very hard for the current defense, that is the VRIME PANDALS.
We are seeing a force buy from the attackers and a force buy from the defenders. Both of the teams have somewhat similar equipment. Dr. Jinx with the opening kill onto lag. Attackers trying to make their way towards
There.
B. They have been called out. We have 4 defenders holding B. Killjoy with
Caution
hold
here.
onto a Killjoy Sentinel, perfectly capable of holding Sentinel. Dr. Jinx takes a lot of attack from the volley. You got me gaming through the smoke, gets the kill onto Omen. You got me gaming with the 2k there. It's down to a 3v3. The defenders are holding B. Pick the orb out. There is a lot of bullets being thrown down by Noob Master into the wall. There onto Peace Baba.
New Master is out of bullets in his areas right now.
तभी judge उठाएगा Archada with the headshot on Peace Baba. The attackers are making a way play for A. They are gonna get the front
Spike
down. There's the
planted.
front. Tanastorm onto the default.
Last player standing.
Badunka takes some damage from it. Critical with the headshot on You Got Me Gaming. It's a 3v1. There is the sentry down. Again, the defenders. Raze tried to go for a very sneaky play there. Takes the damage. That's the finishing blow on Sage. This is gonna be a round for the defenders. The defenders really needed these rounds won.
Oh man, what a amazing reduction from the score of 12-1. We're in the 15th round of the match. We are seeing Eco on the attack, and on the defense we're seeing the 3 Spectres being carry forwarded into this round. The defense need to win each and every round from here onwards if they wanna win this match. Again, it's a very hard journey for them, but one which I hope they take.
Can I try casting one round in Hindi?
I think it's gonna be really hard in this.
Revealing area.
Sure.
चलो अटैकर्स मिड एंड बहुत स्प्रेड आउट होके होल्ड कर रहे हैं. स्पाइक फेक साइफर फेक के आया है टुवर्ड्स हाई मिड एंड जेट पहली किल लेने की कोशिश कर रही है. डिफेंडर्स ने बोल दिया है एक दूसरे को कि कहां पे पुश हो रहा है. लैग एक्सेंट्रियल का सर फोड़ते हुए इट्स डाउन. एक्सेंट्रियल ये फाइट को बहुत अनइवन बनाते हुए डिफेंडर्स का एक मैच को मारा है. एंड आई एम जस्ट गोना स्टिक टू इंग्लिश मैन.
नहीं हो रहा क्या?
डिफेंडर्स एक दूसरे को कॉल देते हुए दे आर मैं आदत हो गई है यार इंग्लिश में करने की. बहुत मुश्किल है स्विच करना. एनीवे सो अब बोल्ट आता है फॉर द इंफॉर्मेशन. अटैकर्स होल्ड कर रहे हैं. ये ट्राइंग दे किल लेने की कोशिश कर रही है. कीपर स्काई Keeper Sky got covered.
Enemy down.
Last player standing.
It's down to a 3v1. I'm never gonna cast in Hindi again. Down to a 2v1. You got me gaming. Going for the front. On to B. Raze trying to play for the comeback. Trying to play for the retake. This might be the game. The ultimate. Grabs Dark and Shadow.
Attackers win.
With our own ultimate. And this is gonna be a game for RTR 6.
Well, again, that attack pick from VRIME PANDALS cost them this match. But of course, like if they would have gone for defense, they would have the safety of losing some rounds on the attack, and they would have had that comfort. Or like they have won some rounds, but unfortunately for them, the attack pick didn't work out for them. They didn't have the execution in attack. Anyways, this was some amazing gameplay we just saw. And let's see, the details for the next match are coming in.
Alright then, we are gonna start with the next match soon. We shall be taking a 5-minute break. Before that, we shall be back soon with Babasir versus Reflex 2 Extreme Match 2 Valorant Premier League or Day 6.
रॉय ने अपनी शक्ल छुपा ली शर्मिंदगी से। Anyways.
मैं हिंदी में कभी आज के बाद कास्टिंग नहीं करने वाला genuinely, like once you get used to that flow in English, right? हिंदी में बोला ही नहीं जाता भाई।
Well, it's a talent I would say you do not possess.
आप करके दिखा दो। You know what? चलो chat. Next game, I'll give the active casting जो hype वाली होती है पैट्रिक, और वो हिंदी में casting करेगा, and I'll give the post match analysis जो like which is the easy part by the way। तो मैं अपना गला ढालना नहीं पड़ता। Shut up.
दिमाग चलाना होता है उसके लिए थोड़ा बहुत।
ठीक है, मैं दिमाग चला लूंगा। I will have more brains। आपको भी थोड़ा दिमाग दे देंगे। But anyway, we shall be back in 5 minutes. We are waiting on the next team to join in. This is gonna be match 2, Babasir versus Reflex to Extreme.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way.
Alright guys, we are back for the second match of the day. Babasir versus Reflex to the Extreme. The winner of this toss is Reflex to the Extreme. They have chosen attack. On the defense is on the attack is Babasir. On the defense it's Reflex to Extreme. Again, Reflex to Extreme won the toss. They chose defense on bind. Bind again, in my opinion, is defender sided, and of course that's gonna give him an advantage, get the momentum down in the starting rounds of the match. Let's see how the big face goes. On the defenders, we have Joydeep, Arctic Shrikshul, Audacity, Lolia, and Kyrer. On the attack, we have Dark and V, Chudi, Shah, Sky, and Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom is going for Phoenix. Shah is going for a Sage pick. Chudi is going for an Omen pick. Killjoy is Dark and V is going for a Killjoy pick. Kyrer is not decided yet. Lolia is picking Raze. Audacity is going for Sova. Arctic Shrikshul is going for Jet. Joydeep is going for Brim. Again, the stakes are very high for this match. Reflex to Extreme. They need to get the points on the leaderboard if they want to have a chance of going to the finals. They need to win this match and the next one. Kyrer, again, so this is a very standard-ish loadout. We are seeing Brimstone on both sides for the smoke. We're seeing Breach. Breach again makes a lot of interesting plays. On the attack, we're seeing a Killjoy watching for the flanks. Sky getting those entry kills, getting those first bloods. Raze again, who's being played by Anti-Venom, helping out Jed with getting those first bloods. Kyrer has gone for a Killjoy pick. Again, Killjoy is very strong on defense in bind. Anyways, we are in the pistol round for match 2. Babasir versus Reflex to the Extreme. We're in the pistol round for the match. We're seeing 2 ghosts, one on Audacity and Lolia, and a sheriff on Arctic Shrikshul on the defense side. We're seeing Joydeep and Kyrer with the classic pick. On the attack, we're seeing 2 ghosts, 3 classics, a light shield on Anti-Venom, 3 ghosts, 2 classics. Anyways, we're seeing a heavy B presence from the attackers. Let's see, are they going to go for a fast execute? And if they're going for a fast execute, Will Jet and Raze be able to hold off by enough time for their team to rotate? KJ's setup is on A. So again, KJ can buy the time for the rotate for the team. Will the duelists be able to buy time for their team? Let's see how this round goes. We're seeing very heavy B hookah presence from the attackers. Killjoy is going for long. Jet and Raze are a bit pushed up on long. Will they get the kill on Killjoy? The attackers have made their way into hookah. They have LOS inside. Jet dashes inside. Anti-Venom and Raze, they're all on the side. The two defenders are stuck between, like, split off between B-Long and Lolia gets the 2k,
Spike
one
down,
star,
B.
and Chudel Kichadi. Again, he is still alive, and the attackers are back. Defenders were spread out on B-Long and City.
Last player
Again,
standing.
for the attack over here. Kyra gets the kill on Sky. Last attacker stuck in the tube. Over there. Lolia with the amazing K. That pretty much changed the tide for this match.
हिंदी में तो नहीं थी ये casting, but okay. Anyway, we are seeing next round मुझे हिंदी में चाहिए, by the way. We are seeing the defenders going for a full buy here. It was a very aggressive take by the attacker side. They tried to go for the B execute. Unfortunately, they got gunned down by the defenders. We're seeing RTX Trixel with the judge plays. RTX Trixel has proven to be a formidable foe with the shotgun plays there. Let's see, we are in the second round of the game.
Scanning ahead.
Here's the round.
Get out of here.
Right, then we are seeing a lot of people fall on the attacker side. They were on the eco buy. The defenders completely making use of their better equipment here. It's the second round. Race has taken a lot of damage. She's down to 1 HP. The attackers are making a play for A. Killjoy has the utility. The turret is getting some damage. But after with the finishing blow on A. It's down to a 5v1. Breach is down. Oh my god, the turret gets a lot of damage in. Joydeep with the finishing blows on Chudel Kichadi. I was corrected, by the way. It's not Chudel Kichadi. I have been saying it all wrong. It's Chudel Kichadi. Please naam change kar lo apna.
Anyways, again, we're in the third round. And of course, the main objective of the second round after losing the pistol round is getting some guns down on the other team. Unfortunately for the attack, they weren't able to do so. So of course, this is a free round from the defense. Joydeep has upgraded to a Vandal, or I'm not sure if this was carried forwarded from the previous round. Anyways, it's a full buy on the attackers. Let's see how this round goes.
The attackers are making their way towards RTX. They're holding a very sticky angle on short, on copy. The attackers have the better equipment here. They are on full buy. There's the nade down into the default jet. Kyra takes a bit of damage. Anti-Venom with the pick there. RTX with the blow on Anti-Venom. This is going to be crippling Dark Envy for the trade. The defenders only have to poke holes into the economy of the attackers. Lolia with the finishing blow on Dark Envy. People falling down on both sides. It's down to a 3v1 for the attackers.
Spike down A.
Lolia with the Kobe data and the 3k. Lolia is on fire again. Lolia is establishing his presence. Enemy kill. With the finishing blows on the Dakati. It's down to a 2v1. Not looking good for the attackers. The attackers were on full by this round. The defenders have been carrying forward their equipment from the last free buy. This is genuinely a very crippling round for them. The turret honestly got a lot of damage in the chat. You're seeing the chat complimenting the turret for this amazing shot.
One enemy remaining.
Getting into the round. Sky with the 3k headshot onto Kyra. Raze has her ultimate setup. She is holding her ankle. Lolia with the Vandal. Starts up with the Spectre. Guns 3 players down. Picks the Vandal up for the 4k. Lolia is on fire.
Well, again, things were unfortunate for the attackers in the previous round. They got picked off too fast by the defense. Sky did try to clutch that round, unfortunately. Lolia won that last gunfight in U-Ball with Sky over there. Anyways, we are in the fourth round. We're seeing an operator on RTX Trixel paired up with Vandals and with 4 Vandals on the rest of his teammates. On the defense, on the attack, we have a equal by.
Get out of my way!
We are seeing the attacker jet pull out her ultimate right there, trying to go for the entry kill. The attackers are making their way towards the mid. A B-shot attack. A Sky with his ultimate leading the vanguard. There is the smoke and the dash into the smoke. There is Raze with his ultimate. Lolia with the period on 30 and Lolia with the
one enemy remaining.
Spike
down B.
And And it's gonna be another
Just a
round
scratch.
for the defenders. Again, Lolia has been on fire with the 10 KD ratio. Right there, Audacity with the finishing blow on Joy. The very tactical move there by the defenders.
Of course, tactical. Let's call it tactical. On the attack, we're seeing a full buy, 5 Vandals. On the defense, of course, we have a full buy, 3 Vandals and a Phantom and an Operator on Artistic still. Again, this is a momentum defining round for both the teams over here. The attackers need to convert this round, get some rounds on the scoreboard.
We are seeing the attackers holding outside Bath and A short. They're trying to get the kills in. Raze making her way down towards B short. She's going for the backstab. Will she be called out? The defenders have called out the attackers. Raze is clearing out corners. Will she be able to get the drop on the attackers? It's a 45 on the side. Raze with the backstab. Might get the drop on Chadel Kichadi and Shah. They have not detected Raze with the backstab. They're trying to take the side. Raze takes the win. Lolia up to the flank. Will Lolia be able to get the jump?
Spike down A.
One
enemy remaining.
Last man standing for the attackers. It's down to a 2v1 for the defenders. There's a bolt down for the info. Jodel Kichadi holding that very cheeky block angle. Jaideep inside his sim beacon. They know exactly where he is. There is the double flash by Jodel Kichadi.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Jodel!
Always got to overprove myself.
Jodel with the finishing blow. With the 4K headshot finish. On Sova clutches the 1v2. Another round for the attackers. This is probably the momentum the attackers needed to start snowballing into the game.
Well, that was an amazing round from Chaddi over there. He delivered the attackers the round that they needed. They got a round on the scoreboard. They have the economy for a buy now. And of course, the defense were forced into buying this round. Like now, like they can afford at most one more full buy. Following which we will see echoes. So again, if the attackers get this round, things will start going their way.
Bounce bolt directly into side. There is nobody there. She's probably gonna get called out. Attackers making their way towards B. They're going for that B execute. Killjoy is using her. Has the spike. Is holding outside the teleport. Breach trying to go for the flash into side through the wall. What's it gonna be? They have called it out. Yeah, they have 3 defenders holding side. We are seeing Lolia holding a very cheeky angle under B window. He's probably not gonna get started. Anti-Venom Sharp making their way in. Lolia holding that very crisp angle. Anti-Venom with the nade. Will he get spotted? Brimstone throws down his smoke. There is the steam beacon. Lolia is holding inside smoke. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna get the kill first? Anti-Venom jumps in, clears that angle. Lolia's hiding inside. Gets the drop, gets the 2K on Anti-Venom. Lolia with his insane
Variable
it's
removed.
down to Lolia gets traded instantaneously by Sky. The attackers have 2 of their ultimate setup. Their Stim Beacons is on side. Dark Envy going down for the plant. The defenders
Spike
have to
planted.
be
You should run.
the concussed by Breach. Killjoy ultimate going up directly on side in a very questionable position. Skipping. There is the ultimate, pushes the defenders out, or defenders can't retake. There's the board for the
One enemy remaining.
Chaddi gets the scan on him. Sky with the headshot on Audacity. Down to his Jet has the ultimate. With the 2K, I'm guessing. And the drop by Jodel Kichadi.
Well, again, the attackers are setting up the momentum right now. The defense does have the money for a buy right now. They're gonna full buy, and of course, we're seeing a full buy on the attack. A couple of more rounds, and the attack will be in a comfortable position. Like if they win, so we're seeing a force buy on the defense. Lolia with a Vandal, and Arctic with a Vandal, a Marshall on Audacity, and a Spectre on Joydeep, and actually a Vandal on Kyra as well. And of course, on the attack, we have all Vandals and Phantoms. If they win this round, they will be in a very comfortable position.
And one of those momentum-defining rounds, as he said, it's a 4-2. Both teams don't have the economy to support a full buy. The winning team will obviously get the better of the losing team during this round. The attackers need the round here. Babasir versus Reflex team. Reflex team won the toss. They have chosen to defend, and they have been gaining momentum. Sky with the opening kill into the round.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Lolia with the 2K. Again, Lolia has been establishing his presence, has a 14 to 3 KD ratio. The only player in the entire match to reach the double-digit score or double-digit kill count. We have to all the ultimates up on the alive players. It's a 2v1 for the defenders. 55 seconds remaining into the round. Skype the spike with the defenders. Have they called it out yet?
One enemy remaining.
Anti-Venom with the finishing blow on Joydeep. It's down to a 1v1. She has the spike with her. It's a race versus race battle. Lolia has been on fragging. Has been fragging the entire night. And he takes the TP down to B. He's probably going to be getting the
30 seconds left.
He's going for a big brain play. Lolia gets baited to B. Raises double backing towards A. It's a big brain play from Anti-Venom side. Anti-Venom realized he can't outgun Lolia. Lolia is on fire tonight. Lolia is making his way, still holding B. The plant's going down at A. 14 seconds remaining into the round. Anti-Venom with a big brain play. Oh
10
my
seconds
God.
left.
And snaps it into nothing. The big brain plays by Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom making his way towards spawn. Trying to get the jump on Lolia. Unfortunately, Lolia has the better aim here. Headshots Anti-Venom. Commendable play by Anti-Venom. Honestly, big brains.
Well, it's not about the better aim. Anti-Venom has a very crisp aim. We have seen it yesterday. We have seen it on multiple occasions. But of course, like if you can just win a fight using like just by outbraining your opponent, why risk it for a 1v1 aim battle? He did bait out Lolia's ultimate on B. That was actually a very fabulous play from Anti-Venom. Unfortunately, Lolia did have a pre-aim on his position. Like you get a rough idea where enemies are, and like you pre-aim accordingly at the head level. Let's call it crosshair placement. And well, that one, Lolia won that gunfight, and that won the defenders that round. Again, they were on the eco last round, and you're seeing the force by on the attackers. Let's see how.
Get out of my way!
I mean, in a game, of course, you have the stats there, you have the kills and the death ratios. But unfortunately, the one thing it does not show is the morale and the confidence of the players. It actually affects a lot of their gameplay. Lolia has been on fire tonight. We're seeing people fall down on both the sides. The defenders down one man. Attackers aggressively making their way towards site. The defenders have to play for retake.
Spike planted.
There is the bolt into default.
Last player
Down with
standing.
the bolt. Down with the plant. Through the smoke. Defender kills her, deploys her ultimate. This is going to be a very interesting round. Anti-Venom going for the drop on the device. He's probably going to destroy the device. Destroys the device. Carrier gets murdered. And Anti-Venom with the finishing on Tyrant. This is going to be a round for the attackers.
Well, it was a 2v2 and Killjoy used her ultimate there, which was the right decision. Unfortunately for the defense, one of them fell too fast. So they weren't able to capitalize on Killjoy's ultimate for the retake. Anyways, this was the round that the attack needed. They were on a partial full buy. Like 3 of the people had Vandals, while 2 of them had lesser guns. Anyways, we're in the 9th round of the match. We're seeing a full buy on the attack, 4 Vandals and a gun on Brim. On the defense, we're seeing a force safety by an Ares on Joydeep and a Vandal on Lolia.
Attackers have the better guns here. They're trying to carry forward their momentum. A Jet with their ultimate, RTX Pixel, and Sova with his ultimate, preemptive ultimate. Will tag to Kichadi. Will he get the finishing blow to Kichadi? Honestly makes his way a little bit out of the ultimate and gets saved by the hair. We have the defender Jet on her ultimate. They're out here for the kills. They're in it to finish on the eco round. This is again one of the momentum defining rounds of the game. Both teams don't have the economy to support the plays or the force buy into next round. It's 5-3. 1 minute 5 seconds remaining into the round. Again, both the teams playing a bit passively. The attackers down a man. It's going to be very difficult for them to go for the take on to site. The defenders have fallen to a 2-3. Hold on to A. Attackers making their way. Sky. Sonia with the headshot on shot. And Sky with the instant raid. RTX tricks.
Last player standing.
There is the ultimate Vibrant Stone. Unfortunately, Killjoy moves out of his ultimate into Lamp. Banner making his way in with the classic. Gets gunned down with the Vandal. It's the
30
Vandal.
seconds left.
The Vandal wins. There's the sprint taken down.
Thrifty.
And the gun and guns down Killjoy towards Lamp.
Well, again, the defense were on a force buy from some of the members and a full safety eco buy on some of the members. It was uneven buy, but fortunately for them, they won this round. They got the equipment from the attack over here. They have all Vandals and Phantoms. On the attackers, we're seeing an Ares. We're seeing Spectres, Guardian, and Bucky on Sky. So again, this is an interesting round. The attack are on a safety buy. Next round, they'll be able to pull back.
Again, like I said, Bobet took the final round of the game. The defenders have the better equipment here. The passes are making their way towards B. They have been called out here. So making his way towards A. The attackers double back towards side. Reina trying to get the big hit. Lolia and Artyom holding down. Lolia takes a lot of damage and gets cut down by Dark Envy. The defenders are a man down. The attackers are committing for
You should run.
Two people holding. There is the attacker kills locked down in a very, very, very cheeky angle. Unexposed to the defenders. A lot of lead being thrown down range. That kills the ultimate. Will give them enough time to get the plant down. Might have to take a retake. Dark Envy with the plant down. Jordy with the headshot. RTX with another headshot.
That's
Attack
done.
is down to a 3v2 for the two attackers. Jaideep with the finishing kill on Andy. It's down to a 3v2.
Last player
And Tyler
standing.
with the shots on Sky. Jaideep with the 3k, finishing the round off for the defenders.
Well, again, like at this point, 3 rounds into the 7-3. Again, even if they like get like 4 or 5 rounds over here, they can easily come back on the defense side when the attackers come on the defense side. But they need to get a few more rounds to be in a comfortable position once they reach the defense side. Anyways, we're seeing a full buy from the attack over here. They were on a safety buy the previous round, so of course we're seeing Vandals and Phantoms on the attack. On the defense, of course, we're seeing a full buy because they have the economy right now. The defense are in a comfortable position. A few more rounds and this will be amazing for them.
Of course, it's Babasir versus Reflex to Extreme. Reflex to Extreme have chosen defense and they are making full use of it. They have gained the momentum at the starting of the round, starting of the game. 1 minute 30 seconds remaining into the round. They have the better economy here of the thing. They can support another full buy with the loss bonus they get from this if they actually lose this. Lolia and Artyom with the double-digit kill score. On the attacking side, we have somebody to actually enter the double-digit score. We have Kyler and Audacity supporting their team all the way through and through. We are seeing a bit of underwhelming performance on the side of Shah and Anti-Venom. Of course, on the Lolia and RTX Pixels team, I'm guessing Reflex to Extreme. Yes, it has not been a good tournament for them. They, at the starting of the matches, they lost a couple of games. They won their first game with a clean sheet against, I'm guessing, VRIME PANDALS. It was a very, very decent game. We have yet to see a person fall. 45 seconds remaining into the round. Both teams playing a bit passively. Who's going to get the first kill?
Go get him.
There is the boombot down. This is a nade into the most equal side. Tyrell will take some damage. Takes a little bit of damage. Bennett gets a few shots in.
30 seconds left.
Plant. Killjoy is still holding side. There's a nanoswarm. He takes a bit of damage. And another damage from Suvas, but he's down to 5 HP. Another bolt and he's dead.
Spike planted.
Headshot on Lolia. Tyrell with the instant. Tyrell is with the 2k. On Jodel Kichadi is down to a 4v3. The attackers have 2 of their ultimate defender and
Last player standing.
Plant. It's a 3v1 for the attackers. Brimstone trying to go for the retake. Jaideep versus Anti-Venom.
Enemy down.
Gets the kill on Anti-Venom.
Stim beacon down.
He does not have his ultimate. Sky with the 3k, finishing blows through the wall, through the smoke onto Jaideep.
Last round in the half.
Well, again, the attack is in a comfortable position right now. 1 more round, and again, as I've mentioned on multiple occasions, 7-5 is the most balanced score you can get on Bind, with 7 rounds being like on the defense side and 5 rounds on the attackers. 1 more round, and this will be the most balanced half you can see in a match in Bind. Anyways, we're seeing a full buy on the defense and operator, 3 Vandals and a Bucky on Audacity. On the attack, we have all Vandals. Let's see how this round goes.
Buys from both sides. We are seeing the attackers going for a B execute. We have Terrace the Race pulls out their ultimate, and both of them get a kill with the trade on each other. What a big, not a big brain play. RTS Pixel with the shots on Sky. There's the ultimate by Breach. I'm guessing Pixel takes the stun a little bit down to a 4v3 for the defenders. The Spikes, where is the Spikes with Shah? Shah is going down for this plant. And there is the ultimate by Brim. onto the default starting side study with the blows on Joydeep. Down to a 3v3. The spikes down. The defenders have to play for retake. The attackers are down to the last 2 men.
One enemy remaining.
Last man kills are standing on the defender's side. She has an ultimate up. Unfortunately, gets finished off by Kyron.
So again,
Switching
7-5
sides.
is a very balanced half. The defense, that is the Reflex to extreme. So they can like easily come back from this. So Sky and Duck and we have picked up the game. They have entered the 2-0 scores. Again, we have seen an amazing performance from Lolia with 18 kills, RTX Textual with 13, Joydeep with 10. Anyways, we are in the first round for the second half. This is the pistol round. We're seeing 4 frenzies on the attack, a ghost on Lolia. On the defense, we're seeing 3 ghosts, a frenzy on Shah, 4 ghosts actually. Again, this is an interesting play we're seeing. We're seeing heavy A presence. Maybe a shot and bot split push from the attack. Let's see how this goes.
Honestly, this is a very even fight from both of them. There is RTX with the smoke dashes into the side, clearing out lamps. Nobody's holding lamps. The attackers aggressively making their play towards A. This is going to be a key break for them. Kyron gets the plant down. Joydeep with the opening kill onto Shah.
See ya.
Big play by the attacker. They aggressively took side. They have the spike down to a 3v2. Pressures on the defenders. They have to play for retake. We have Sky holding path. Unfortunately, they don't have the angle. Duck and we with the finishing blow on RTX Textual. This might be the opening they needed. Down to a 2v2. Plants down. There is the smoke into lamp and into default. Into short. Sky trying to go for the kills there. The turret gets a few blows down. That's the
Last player standing.
and
One enemy remaining.
Down to a 1v1. I can't score. Killjoy is holding path and gets the finishing shot on Dark Entry.
Well, again, Dark and we was in an uncomfortable position over there. The time was trickling down and he knew the position of the last attacker. But again, he did not have the time to take the fight with the last defender over there, the last attacker over there. And well, that won the tackles that round. 8-5, we're seeing a buy on the attack side, a judge on RTX still. Spectres and Stingers on the rest of the team with the Ares on Kyra. On the defense, we're seeing a force buy again 8-5. They need to get some runs down, so we're seeing 3 Buckies, 4 Buckies and a Spectre. Let's see how this goes.
One enemy remaining.
The attackers are falling down like diamonds. Anti-Venom with the 3k. And Lolia still gets the finishing kill on Anti-Venom. What a round.
Well,
One of the most quickest rounds in the entire tournament. Oh my god. Moderators and game organizers, please check if it's the fastest round of the tournament.
Well, again, this is one of those breach players. They flashed their opponents and rushed in. Fortunately for them, the attackers were also on a shot. So Anti-Venom got a 4k that round with the Bucky. Anyways, we're in the buy round for the defense. On the attack, they're on an equal round. Let's see how this round goes.
Already the attackers again making a play for A. The attackers have the worst of equipment here. Sort of a partial light bias we are seeing on the defender side. The defenders have to gain that momentum here. They are 2 rounds down from the attackers. Score is 8-6. We are into the 15th round of the match. It's down 1 minute 12 seconds remaining into the round. Both teams again trying to get there, begin the cuts of the defender. Anti-Venom with the finishing throw on RTX Pixel. Attackers are a man down again. This is a Reaper round. Probably going to be a free round for the defenders. Let's wait and see.
Beacon down. Standing ahead.
Pixel typing repayment chat. There's the bolt on the Sky. Sky gets dashed. Destroys the bolt instantaneously. There's the dash. And the boombot by inside lamp, inside path gets destroyed instantaneously. Anti-Venom trying to go for that push here. Audacity is down to 50 HP. Gets gunned down by
Last player standing.
Anti-Venom with the 4K. Is he gonna get the ace?
30 seconds left.
Finished. Lot of bullets being thrown down. Rage. Shah taking the bullet. Anti-Venom trying to go for that 5K. Is he gonna get the ace? Unfortunately. Quarter tees. Down to a 3v1. Is down to a last inning. And this is gonna be a match for the defenders. It's a round for the defenders.
Again, that was a 4K from Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom has been on fire. Even in yesterday's matches, he showed us solid performance. And of course, once the sides have switched, he has picked up his game with 15 kills, 14 deaths, and 2 assists. We're seeing a full buy from the defense, except for Ares on Dark Envy. Again, on the attack, of course, they are on their buy round. They need to convert this round because they don't have the money for the buy round.
We are seeing an 8-7 pretty even score for both the teams. This is going to be a very close match. Both the teams having the strong equipment here. The defenders' economy looking a little bit better. They will be able to support a full buy into the next round with the full utilities. Defenders are slowly gaining momentum into the round. Both teams playing a bit passively, trying to get that first kill in a lot of utility being used down towards B.
You should run.
Who attackers is deploying their ultimate, trying to go to the team. Off the attackers have made it clear they want this side. That's ready with the opening kill. Dark Envy with the second kill into the round. Attackers are down to the last 3 men. It's the 5v3 for the defenders. Dark Envy again on fire. Attacker is in. Pulls out an ultimate, slams it into one. Unfortunately, won't be able to get anyone. Started with the Feliciano on Dark Envy. Lolia holding a TP angle with the shots onto Anti-Venom. Again, Lolia with the 2
enemy remaining.
Skyler with the finishing kill on Sasha, trying to go for that refrag for Lolia's
One enemy remaining.
It's down to 1v1. Sky versus Lolia. Who's it gonna be? Next down, the attackers have to play. The defenders have to play for retake. There is Jet with a smoke down. It's an interesting battle of the crossroads. Sky on the spike. It's become intense. All she has to do is wait time. And Sky fades on yard with the fake defuse for the defuse. For the actual defuse. Sky with the actual defuse for the defenders. 8-4. This is looking good.
Oh, his back hurts.
Well, again,
Everyone's
the
so
defenders
heavy.
have got the rounds again. They have 8-8. And again, the attack were on a full buy rush round. So they actually have the money because of the loss bonus. We're seeing a full buy from the attack again. A judge on artificial, maybe like he'll get a kill or an orb and couple up it up with his ultimate. A Spectre on Lolia, Vandal and Phantom on the rest of his teammates. Of course, on the defense, we're seeing a full buy. We're seeing very heavy A-shot presence from the attackers. Are they going to go for a fast A-shot execution?
Attackers making their way towards A. Both have, like, attackers have the worst of players they had on a force buy. There is a Brimstone with oh my god, gets onto Zah with the judge plays. The turret tries to get a couple of damage in. There is a smoke. Fire Brimstone onto heaven. Dark Envy with the 2K. With the mag down, attackers down. It's down to a 4v3. We have 3 ultimates up on the defender side. The defenders are gaining the momentum. Anti-Venom with the
Spike
headshot
down A.
Patch to Babasir versus Reflex to Extreme. Toss winner was Reflex to Extreme. They chose to defend. They got the momentum, but unfortunately, they have been losing it ever since. It's 8-8. This is looking good for the defenders. Defending right now is Babasir.
Last player standing.
Attackers down to the last man. Kyler with the blows on Dark Envy. People falling on both sides. This is going to be another round for the defenders.
Again, the defenders are in a very comfortable position right now. They have a 1 round lead now. They have the money. They have a good economy. They have the guns right now. And we're seeing a force buy from the attack again. That's the thing about this game. When you are losing rounds in succession, you get the loss bonus, and that like allows you to go for those force buys, which might as well just counter those full buys. And again, they need to convert one of these rounds to get the gun from the defense over here.
Alright then, we are seeing
Smoke's down.
both the teams going for the plays, going for the first pick here. Raze is holding out at C. The defenders are making an interesting push towards mid, into side. They're playing very aggressively here. The defenders have are on full buy. Again, one of the momentum defining round. There is the defender skills are going up, trying to keep the attackers down. The defenders trying to step between the mid players. Oh my god, who's gonna get the fifth there? Interesting gunfight going down at mid. People falling on both sides. 4 ultimates up. 2-2 on each side. It's 8-9. 1 minute 5 seconds remaining into the round. The attackers are making a play for A.
Blocking sight.
We are seeing them going towards side. Joydeep put the plant down. Will he get called out? Unfortunately, he does not. And the spike's down. He gets called out. The defenders are making their way towards A. Jet and Brimstone taking up their positions. Brimstone is probably going to play post plant with his ultimate. No, he's holding side very actively. We are seeing Joydeep holding outside pass. We're seeing a raise with a bombard. There goes the bombard for the information. Guy with the clearing out the angle.
One enemy
Gets
remaining.
the shot onto Joydeep. Pika's advantage.
Last
Coming in
player
clutch.
standing.
RTX Trixel. Oh my god. RTX Trixel with the 3k on Anti-Venom. Sky with the 4k on RTX Trixel for the instant trade. Sky goes for the defuse. She will have enough time. This is going to be around for the defenders. This is not looking good for the attackers. Reflex to extreme.
Well, again, that's the thing. They have the money right now for a force buy again. Like they have the Vandals and light shields and heavy shields. They can easily convert one of these rounds and like get the equipment from the defense and like carry. Like they actually don't need the equipment. Like they'll just win. If they win one of these rounds next round, they will have those full buys. Like with the heavy shields. Again, so the attack does have a chance. They just need to convert one of these rounds before things get out of hand.
But the thing is, Patrick, उनकी economy अच्छी होती जा रही है. The defenders, if they keep on winning, they'll have the equipment left from the last round, and they'll obviously have the win bonus, which is better. Of course, Anti-Venom gets onto Audacity.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Anti-Venom has ramped up his gameplay after getting gunned down by Lolia. I'm pretty sure he has been pissed losing to a 1v1 post plant. We are seeing very interesting plays by Anti-Venom tonight. Oh my god, Duck and we with the headshot. There is Brimstone preemptive
Last
into a very
player
questionable
standing.
position. Guy, on the attacker side, we have Joydeep, last man standing. It's a 5v1. Is he gonna take the fight? The defenders are out for blood. Guy with the finishing on Joydeep.
And just for reference, in this game, the maximum loss bonus is equivalent to the win bonus. So anyways, we're in the 20th round. We're seeing a full buy from the defenders, of course. An operator on Shah. Shah has had a bad aim today, maybe with 3 kills. While the rest of his team have Phantoms and Vandals. On the attacks, we're seeing a force by Spectres, Guardian, Judge, and yeah, so we're seeing a very heavy A-shot presence. Are they gonna go for a fast A execute?
Oh my god, these are the preemptive ultimate. Defenders aggressively making the red towards mid. They're trying to go for the backstab. RTX Pixel trying to come in clutch. Who's gonna get the kill first? RTX Pixel has the shotgun, gets the drop onto Sky. Oh my god, a lot of ultimates being popped up. So with his ultimate into side, is he gonna get the jump on anybody? Nobody's holding side. RTX Pixel with the 2k. Onto LC30, not looking good for the defenders. This might just be the round the attackers needed.
Well, Anti-Venom does have the spike, so the attackers have to pick him. Let's see how it goes.
Anti-Venom with the headshot on Nolia. Anti-Venom with the 2k. He does not want to give the spike up. And he's not gonna let the spike go. So we're trying to collect the spike. Anti-Venom holding a very dangerous angle outside tunnels. So takes the spike, making his way towards A. Gets
One
gunned down by
enemy
Dark
remaining.
Envy. It's
Spike down A.
Anti-Venom Dark Envy standing tall on the defender's side. Kyler with the Guardian and full armor. Will he be able to take the 1v2? He has his ultimate setup. He's trying to get the spike. He can. There is Killjoy with her turret for the backup wall. And Anti-Venom with the win on Kyler. The Guardian versus Vandal. The Vandal wins.
Well, again, Sky was not going for a backstab there.
Match
A backstab
point.
is when you're like sneakily going to get the kills. He literally announced his presence with the breach ultimate, followed it up with a dash, tried to get those kills, but the defenders, the attackers weren't there. And Artist Ritual had the shotgun through the smoke. He got the kill on Sky over there. But again, Anti-Venom was on the backstab through caves. He spotted the spike, got 2 kills over there. That pretty much won the defenders that round.
Alright, we are into the 21st round
Get out of my way.
of the game. There is the Jet ultimate. She's trying to capitalize. 4 teams having people falling on both. Okay, after the RTX Trixel with the opening kill on to Sky. This is going to be a bit crippling for the defenders. That's the volley trying to stop the push down. AJ and RTX Trixel holding on the side. They don't want to take damage. Nobody wants to take damage. This is 8-12 for the defenders. Attackers are on match point. There's the boulder for the info. Attackers really need to convert this round. And Attacker races without an ultimate. Gets gunned down. Spams it into tunnel outside pond. It's out to a 3v2.
Last player standing.
Shah with the double
Spike
hit.
down A.
RTX Pixel. What the shot
Defenders
was
win.
And Shah with the 3k finishing blow on RTX Pixel. This game is going to Babasir.
Again, on Babasir's side, we saw some fabulous performance from RTX Tixel with 20. So again, we had a very even kill distribution with RTX Tixel with 23 kills, Lolia with 23 kills, Skyler with 18 kills, Joydeep with 12, Audacity with 2. But on the other team, Sky had 22, Antivenom had 21, Dark Envy had 20, Rael Kichadi had 15, and Shah had 6. So again, like 4 of their members were getting the kills in the team, and that pretty much won them the match. Anyways, we have the third match, the Collective versus the Skeptics. Again, it's going to be an interesting match, and we will be back in 10 minutes, guys.
The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. What's all this for? It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. 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 The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. Find a way out. It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. Find a way out. Find a way. Find a way out. Find a way out. Find a way. Find a way out. What's all this for? It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. 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 The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without
all. This is match 3, the Skeptics versus the Collective. Toss winner is Collective, and they have chosen to attack. A very interesting pick here. We are seeing a lot of Ascent picks here. Of course, defending against them are the reigning champions for the leaderboard right now. The Skeptics. The Skeptics are going for a very interesting 5 kills. Pick that. We're seeing some trolling. Actually, no, my bad. We seem to have messed up details. The defenders are the Collective, and attacking them will be the Skeptics. The toss winner. We're seeing some trolling from the defender side. On the attacker side, we have Beldevi with the Omen pick, and Teja Bobby. Of course, Teja Bobby has been on fire with the Sage pick there. 2 duelists, Black Infinity with the Reina pick, Troublemaker with the Jet pick there. Troublemaker has disconnected quite a few times. It cost the Skeptics a couple of rounds, but their team was more than well prepared to make up for it. We have Skeptics versus the Collective. The Skeptics are
Choose
sitting
your
at
agent.
5 wins, 0 losses with 10 points on the leaderboard. The Collective, can they make it into a 5-1 game to take that top spot on the leaderboard with the Skeptics, or is it going to be another loss for them? Alright, then we are into the first round of the match 3. Skeptics versus the Collectives. Valorant Premier League, Day 3, sponsored by a Day 3 bol raha hu main. Day 6, sponsored by DC Grand, Ethereal Events, Climb Central, Prep Byte, and Dare to Compete. We are seeing some a pretty standard buy from the defenders side. The defenders going for the light armor, and the Ghost and Frenzy picks on the attacker side. Beldevi, Teja Bobby, Black Infinity, Troublemaker, Dax with the Eco. Attackers are trying to make a play for A. The defenders have heavily set up on A. It's going to be a battle for blood. Patrick and Pruthi, top frackers of their team, are holding the side. Who's going to get the first pick in? We are seeing the Skeptics with an interesting push towards mid. There is the bolt. Gets the scan on the defenders. Pruthi with the opening kill on Beldevi. Rolling is going to cost Skeptics a little bit. It's down to a 3v2 for the defenders. Spike down mid. Troublemaker with the finishing blows on Easy Bias. Pruthi trying to put some lead down range. They have the spike. Vedantas making his way towards Pruthi. Vedantas holding a very, very cheeky angle into the...
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, he gets the headshot on Troublemaker. Trolling costed Skeptics. They were trying to go for the battering ram strategy with Crouch walking down middle. Dax and Vedantas with the picks. Lead being thrown down range. It's a 2v1. Dax is now to 50 HP. Can he take the 2v1? We are seeing lead being thrown down range. Kills are going for the kill. And Vedantas headshot on Dax. This is going to be a round for the defenders. Attacker becoming a little cocky. They should not underestimate their opponents. They were going crouch walking down mid with the classics there. They all got spotted by the Sova Bolt. Got called to the defenders. The defenders instantly, hungry for blood, made their way and finished off the round. We're seeing the defenders, of course, Pruthi and Vedantas with the 2k, Patrick with the 1k. They are buying full, their full buy with the Spectres, and Judge, they're trying to carry forward that momentum into the round. The defenders are holding outside B and Link. There is the bolt down for the info. Very crisp bolts by Sova.
Cover going out.
With the big brain bolt, he might not be a fragger. He's pretty short. Knows how to support the team. The attackers are aggressively making their way towards mid. They have taken mid control. Pruthi and Assassin setting up a crossfire. Who's it gonna be? They have the better. Pruthi with Assassin with the opening kill and the 2k on
Spike
Beldevi.
down mid.
Teja Bobby trying to go for the Teja Bobby, unfortunately, is not able to contest against the Sheriff. Assassin with the 3k. Assassin has proven that he's not out here just to support the team, but to get it's down to a 3v2 for
Last
the
player standing.
Last man attacker standing on the attacker side. Reina last man with the Sheriff. Black Infinity as a 4k, trying to go for the Oh my god, sorry, my bad. Assassin with the 4K gets the ace on Black Infinity. This is gonna be the first ace for today by Assassin. Assassin was sitting on 0 kills before this round, and now he's the current top fragger for the defending team, the collective. We are seeing the attackers full buying into the round, and another one of the momentum defining rounds, I would say. Actually, I would say a free round for the attackers, because the defenders are carrying forward their equipment from the last round. They are holding the 2-1-2 hold strategy with the quick rotates, and they execute.
Placing alarm
Are
box.
seeing the defenders aggressively making, not aggressively, but they're making their way towards B. Beldavir gets spotted by the Bolt. Will he be called out? Omen is holding outside A. Jet with the short hold. The defenders are not letting go of their position. There is the Bolt by Sova for the info. Will anybody be spotted? There is nobody. There is the smoke. There is the flash. Attackers are aggressively making their way towards side. There is the nade. Will tag Black Infinity. Double take a POP kill onto Vedantas. It's down to a 5v4 for the attackers. 1 minute 10 seconds remaining into the round. Teja Bobi going down for the plant. A defender
Spike planted.
for retake. Attackers obviously have better equipment onto Prati. Sage puts her wall down towards right. It's down to a 5v3 for the attackers.
Last player standing.
That's the control behind the Magnum with an Assassin for the trade with the shock dart. Assassin has his ultimate up. Is he gonna use it? Is he gonna save it for the next round? He has his Sheriff card. Sheriff and Light Armor versus 3 Phantoms and a Vandal. Of course, the Vandals and the Phantoms win. Beldavir for the finishing headshot on Assassin. Was a free round for the I would say the attackers, of course, because the defenders had the shittier guns over here and the lighter armor. They had their utility, but unfortunately they weren't able to hold it. This is a full buy from both the sides. Economy looking pretty even across board. The attackers having slightly better economy here. The defenders need to win this round to continue their momentum. They won the toss and they chose to defend, and we have to see what the attackers have in store for them. For them gets destroyed instantaneously. It will be called out. If you destroy the bolt, they know you're there. If you don't destroy the bolt, they know you're there. So it's kind of a win-win situation for Sova. It's just that you can't pinpoint the exact number of opponents there. It might be a straight rotate. Sage making her way all the way back to spawn with the spike. Both teams looking to get that first pick in. Both teams on full buy. Again, one of the momentum defining rounds of the game. Ooh, Assassin with the OP kill on Troublemaker. This is going to cost the defenders or attackers a lot. It's down to a 5v4. 1 minute remaining into the round. The attackers are going for an A execute. Omen, Soul holding down side. There is the smoke down, trying to slow down the push. There's Sova's hold for the info. Patrick Jan with the headshot on the down to a 5v3. And Sova's ultimate. Can he get a tag down? Tags it, spams it into the most default location. Misses Black Infinity by a little bit. Patrick Jan down to 10 HP. And will the shock dart be able to get them? And it misses. They don't have a stage on their side to go for the heal. Spikes down. But just have to play for retake. 3 people are low on HP. There is stages call. Will get destroyed. Sova's hold for the info. Sova's double shock dart for the damage.
One enemy remaining.
Down to the 51.
Out of charges.
Turret is getting some damage down range. Spikes planted in the open. He has to go for the Vedantas with the 52 on Black Infinity. This is going to be a round for the defenders. Round there, I must say, for both the teams. Of course, now the defenders have the better equipment here. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, we're seeing a full buy from the attacker side. But the defenders have the better economy here. Patrick Jan is on his ult. He has the shotgun. He's going to go for an ultimate play there with the classic and full armor. And on the attacker side, we are seeing full buys with the Daxx buying the Ghost and light armor. I think he's out of money. But he can go for a post buy with the Spectre, of course, but he's losing save. And Patrick Jan with the Stinger pulls out his ultimate. Attackers making their way towards A. 3 people outside long, 2 people taking cat control. There's the bolt down for the info. Nobody is hiding there. Patrick Jan is all his ultimate. Troublemaker with the Vandal making his way down into the with the Stinger spray. Misses the spray too. Unfortunate round for Patrick. Flash onto A, Black Infinity, and Omen making the push. There's the flash. Misses Reina by a little bit. And Black Infinity with the opening kill in the round. Down to a 4v2. Actually for the defenders. Not looking good. Assassin takes it into a 3v2.
Bot
Spikes
coming
going
back.
down. Teja Bobby with the plant.
Spike
Teja Bobby
planted.
out here farming the ult points. Trying to get that ultimate ready. And he has his ultimate up. Is he gonna go for the revive? Have two ultimates up on the attackers. The attackers desperately need this round. They're down 2 rounds in the game. There is the cross map pulled by Sova for the intro, and it gets destroyed before it can even land. Assassin with the headshot on desperate by Killjoy. Vedantas
One
and
enemy remaining.
Nova trying to go for the retake. Do they know Black Infinity is hiding there?
Alarm
Assassin with the
bot
board.
out. Kill
Going for the
confirmed.
defuse. Vedantas
Player standing.
It's gonna be a round for the defender. He has enough time to go for the defuse.
It is over.
6.15 seconds remaining. So with the 3k was for the defuse. Assassin is on fire. Every round, 1 or 2 of these players have been knocking out heads. They have been getting the kills. First it was Patrick Zen. Then in the second game we saw Pruthi come out. And then Easy Vice with the breach blaze. And now it's Assassin and Vedantas with the top frag. With the holding the match down with their kills. We have set the match on pause. Somebody seems to be having some technical difficulties. I might assume we are seeing the defenders on a full buy. We are seeing the defenders on a full buy round here. The attackers are going for an eco. They are on a safety buy. They are looking to force buy into the next round here. The defenders have the 4-round lead on defense. If they're able to get to the 10th round marker first, the Skeptics, their undefeated streak of 5 wins, I would say 4 wins, because they got free points from the Step Bro. I think they won the match against Step Bro, so they will not get a free point against them because they just won the extra points cumulative. So Step Bros, Skeptics have been on a 5-win streak. They have 10 points. The collectives have lost only 1 match. It's the first match against Skeptics, and it's going to be an interesting one. The collective have the lead here, but will they be able to hold it? Let's find out. We are starting with the 6th round in the match. Attackers making their way towards B.
What's this?
Louder ultimate on attack. Oh my god, the bolt spot.
Nowhere to run!
With the wall bang and the finishing kill by Valdevi. Oh my god. And ultimate gets the kill.
You will not headshot my ally.
The attackers have got this round. They're not letting go of this round. They want to win this round one way or another. It's down to a 3v2 for the attackers. The Sova is down to his last 1 HP. Next down, both of their ultimates up. Are they gonna go for the retake or are they gonna save? Omen pulls out his ultimate, TPs into mid, does not cancel it. Assassin with the board, spots Beldevere. Both the players down. Assassin is down to his 1 HP. Who's gonna get the jump? Assassin gets the drop on Beldevere. There's an ultimate gone to waste. Is becoming faster.
One enemy remaining.
It's on Easy Vice. Teja Bobby is at 10 HP. He does not have a healing up. Beeping is becoming faster. The attackers might just get caught in the top.
You are
Teja
a
Bobby with the finishing blow.
I am a mountain.
A lot of it were popped up from the attacker side there. The attackers had 3 of their ultimates up. Sage used hers. We saw Omen use his ultimate. I think Jet also had her ultimate up. A lot of ultimates used that round to convert that round into a win. Of course, the attackers were on an eco round. This was an eco win for the attackers, a very costly eco round for the attackers. 3 ultimates down. Of course, Reina got her ultimate back up. On the defender side, we are not seeing a full buy. We are seeing an eco for solidifying their economy further. We are seeing a full buy from the attackers. This might just be a free round for the attackers. The attackers are making their way towards A. Make a 3 of the kill on. Finished. For 1 minute 25 seconds remaining into the round. Teja Bobby going down for the plant. And it's not
Spike's down.
Damn, Teja Bobby in the
Spike down A.
Oh my god. Teja Bobby gets the drop on for the in post that kill. Oh my god. With his ultimate, it's down to a 3v2 for the defender. Killjoy has her ultimate up. Is she gonna use it for the retake? Beldavir has his flash in hand. The defenders have to take Killjoy. Is she gonna use it now, or is she gonna save? Is she gonna go for an ultimate play? Yes or no? She's gonna go. She's gonna save it for the next round. It's the 3v2. Spike's eating is becoming faster. Then
Last player standing.
oh my god, then he gets to for the finishing kill on to Vedanta. It's down to the the exit frag plays can't take the fight. Black Infinity just moving out of the blast radius. It's 4-3. The defenders are losing. This round we can see a full buy from there, both the sides. The attackers' economy is looking good. Skeptics are slowly making their way up the scoreboard. This is probably a free round for them. If they lose, it really doesn't matter to them because they have the economy to support a full buy into the next round. But let's wait and see. We are seeing Assassin with 15 kills, the only player in the entire board with the double-digit score. Easy Vice has not been performing well. He begins. Testing the attacker. Attacker being up for the run. There's a Thanos Swarm on the side. It's on to Vedantas. It's a 4v5v4.
Spike planted.
Shock dart.
Silence.
Assassin with the shock dart kill on. It's a 4v4. Kill on her. Then Prithvi with the headshot on Troublemaker. Dax with the headshot on Assassin. It's not
Night.
but kill on Dax. Might be overheated.
One enemy remaining.
And he pulls out his ultimate. Gets the finishing blow back in Philly. Prithvi with the finishing blow. A good comeback by the defenders.
Need a drop.
Amazing plays there by Patrick Chen. Got the kill on the player holding the side. So making that opening onto Beldavir with his shock dart plays. The economy has been leveled out again. Both teams having full buys, both teams having the same economy. They will not, I'm guessing they will not be able to sustain another full buy round. We are seeing Assassin with his insane plays. Assassin is on fire tonight. He has got 15 kills in his game to get his ultimate again. Let's wait and see. Across map board by Sova into the house outside A long from B. What a play. Troublemaker hides in a corner.
You will not kill my allies.
It makes it 55 looking to win this round. They're not going to let go of this round. We have yet to see some insane plays by Easy Vice. Easy Vice and Pruti established their presence on the map in the last game. 1 minute 10 seconds remaining into the round. It's a 5v5. To get that first pick in. Down. It's going to attack Teja Bobby. Teja Bobby just out of the radius. Patrick Chen with the kill on Troublemaker. Down.
Cover going out.
Lot of red teams back into the sport. He's trying to get Black Infinity with the finishing blows on Easy Vice. Easy Vice not having a good day today. It's down to a 4v4. The Spike's making its way down to A. Patrick Jen holding the site with the operator. Gets flashed and gets gunned down by Teja Bobby. Unfortunate. It's down to a 3v3.
30 seconds left.
On Beldavir. There's the shock dart for the damage.
Spike planted.
Teja Bobby and the center.
Ouch!
And the defender kills her. Finally uses his ultimate. This might be very crippling for the attackers. They don't have a space in the dome on site to hide. They have to make their way to
Last player standing.
Unfortunately killed and last man standing. Black Infinity is holding outside in heaven. Gets detained for a bit. Goes invulnerable and gets the finishing throw on Vedantas. That was a big great save by Black Infinity. During the kills ultimate Any player who's holding inside the dome will get detailed. Their movement becomes a bit slowed. Their hands become sort of tight. I would say they can't use their gun. They can't. Basically, they're trapped and they're basically fucked. Unfortunately, there are certain abilities which might enable people to escape from them, like Reina's, I think, Q or E ability, which makes her immune to all damage for a brief moment. That she used it to escape a big brain play by Reina. We are seeing the attackers trying to go for a pre-commit there. They're holding outside mid lane. Sova's holding at spawn. Attackers with a 2-2-1 hold strategy. Patrick Jen holding a very the judge on side. Oh my god. Is it a Bucky? Yes, it's a Bucky. Patrick, क्यों camp कर रहे हो आप? Okay. We are seeing a 5v5 here. Both teams looking to get that. With like there is the slam on dash.
You will not kill my allies.
And the revive on dash makes it into a 5v4. Patrick death goes in base. There is the board for the damage. That's to by a little bit. See the start there. The door has closed down here. Defenders are looking off hand side. The defense around third side. One enemy. But full use of their economy round because this picks up the Vandal.
One enemy remaining.
Standing for the defender side. It's down to a 3v1 action. The finishing close on easy buys. A good round. Honestly, the defenders were on an equal round. They will have the both the teams have similar economies. Of course, the attackers' economy is a bit more solid because they have the equipment. They didn't have to buy this round. The defenders have to go for a post buy. Again, momentum defining ground for the defenders. We have 3 ultimates up on each side. Sova, Raze, and Omen with his ultimate. On the attacking side, we have Sova, Jet, and Omen. Quite similar ultimates up on both the sides. This might just turn out to be an interesting battle for the Omen. We saw the defenders trying to capitalize their eco round. Patrick Jan holding the angle. This is silence. Left cookie. The ultimate slam. Oh my god, one could also say he's a bunny hopper from CSGO. Using those strafes with the satchel charges. What a play. Troublemaker gets the shot down onto White.
Shot down.
Assassin for the trade on Beldeveer. It's down to a 4 for the attacker. Says does not have enough to make it into the round. Laser Bobby with the finishing blows onto Pruthi. It's down to a 3. Patrick Jen misses a couple of shots. The spikes making its way down mid. The attackers going for a very interesting rotate here. The defenders, Patrick Jen, Assassin still holding.
Get out of my way!
And Jen puts out an ultimate. Trying to convert this. She has a Vandal. She has a Vandal, but she does not. She has an operator. Does not. Gets the finishing blows onto Assassin. Assassin with the trade. Vedanta.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
The defenders, Sova and Jet have their ultimate. It's a 2v1. Not the keyboard for Deja Bobby. Patrick Jan making his way up heaven with the ultimate.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately gets instantly toned by Deja Bobby. Ugly Patrick. But it's down to a 1v1. Last man standing. He's inside side. Sage instantly destroys the board. Deja Bobby going for the kill. Sage with the wall. She's dead. Assassin.
Back to work.
Assassin. Trying to go for the 20 kill mark here with the 18 kills, 8 deaths and 8 assists. Oh my god, what plays? What the plays
Last
by
round before the switch.
The collectives have been on defense here. They are trying to get that momentum. They got the momentum at the starting of the game, but unfortunately they weren't able to capitalize on it. The Skeptics have given them a good fight. We have to see what the Skeptics have for them in store for defense. This is a bit of defender-sided map. It's basically a copy of Dust 2, and I would like to say that this is going to be an interesting match. Patrick Jan holding that angle with the
begins. Take flight.
Is Patrick going to get it too? He's stuck in a tough spot. Gets the top and dashes into the smoke. Gets the finishing throw on Black Infinity. My god.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Operator Pruthvi with the 2K, finishing off the round for the defenders. 7-5, a very even score before
Switching
the switch.
sides.
Every game, the collective has these players who are bringing plays out of their asses. Sometimes it's Easy, sometimes it's Pruthvi, sometimes it's Patrick, and now this time we have Assassin. Assassin was sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard for the first 2 rounds, and now he's at the top of the entire scoreboard with 18-8 ratio. And on the defender side, we have Black Infinity and Teja Bobby, of course, with the Plix, Dax, Troublemaker, and Beldavir with the support there. We're seeing a pretty even buy of classics and armor from the defender side with 1 Ghost and 1 Frenzy. We're seeing armor buys from the defenders with full utility, from the attackers with full utility. We have a pretty 2-1-2 even standard hold. There's the board down for the info. Defenders are holding outside. Attackers are holding outside. The attackers are trying to take mid control. We have Troublemaker holding mid. So Omen has smoked it off. Vedantas watching the backstab from B. A very efficient execution from the attackers. They have not revealed their position yet. Dax is holding that angle from all the way from the window into side. They will get called out. The defenders are making their way towards A. People falling on the defender side, not good for the defenders that are assassin for the front dead dash. With the and gets the kill on Easy Vice. Assassin is down to Assassin. And Assassin with the shock spot. Shock would be more trouble.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
And it's gonna be a round for the attackers. That was a pretty interesting round. The attackers did not give that game to the defenders till the last minute when they had to throw their utility down. And honestly, fast and efficient execution by the attackers. The defenders are going for a hard eco here. The attackers trying to. This is going to be a free round for the attackers. Facing Beldavir. They traded that. Then we are seeing the attackers trying to carry forward their momentum. The collective will go for an A execute. The defenders are heavily stacked B. That's probably going to cost them. Very cheeky pulled by Sova. They'll get called out. The defenders are making it from B to A, but unfortunately the attackers will have taken side by the time they get to it. The door is going down. Easy Vice with the plant. This is going to be an easy take for the attackers. The gap will cost the Skeptics Valorant, but that's the shot down. That gets that Valorant. With the Spectre. For the attackers. People falling down on.
One enemy remaining.
It's going to be a flawless round for the attacker side. Pruthvi with the headshot on Beldavir with the 3K. Easy Vice getting those cheeky kills in. The Jet is last man struggling with the classic. What is he going to do? Troublemaker holding outside catwalk shot. Making a gets the headshot on Easy Vice. And that's not easy trying to save that classic. Make we are full by on the defender side, of course. After the executions by the attackers, this was a free round for them. They have been gaining momentum, but again, this might be a changing, tide turning round. The defenders have the better economy here. This is a free round for them. If they lose this round, it won't dent their economy that much. We'll see a full buy from them in the next round, but they'll have to win that round to keep their momentum. They have a 4-round advantage on currently the reigning leaderboard champions, the Skeptics, with 10 points and the Collective with 8. This is a battle for the top spot on the leaderboard. Can the Collective break the Skeptics winning streak? Can they actually Chelsea? We are seeing they're going for a very there is the turret by Killjoy on to has swapped. Turret is holding mid and she is holding outside B. The defenders have called it out. They are holding aggressively A. 3 people holding A. So was holding mid. Omen is holding a very cheeky angle inside side. Will Patrick then get spotted and he gets stormed by Beldavir. Oh my god. Attackers are down a man. This is a free round for them, but they have to pretend it's gonna be Pandas and smoke. Now the copy spot. Patrick Jen calls Omen out through his ping. Is it gonna get spammed? Beldavir holding again a very cheeky angle on top of those boxes there. This is why Omen plays can get a bit irritating. Beldavir and Pruthvi holding opposite sides. So was scored for the info. Attackers down a man. Last 35 seconds remaining into the round. Free round for them. They have to get the kills down to poke those dents into
30 seconds left.
Defenders. 30 seconds into the round remaining. Spike is making its way down towards A. The defenders have the Spectres and the attackers have the Vandals and Phantoms with the full armor. Assassin and Easy West taking control of A. Teja Bobby is holding the middle. And Assassin gets the drop on Teja Bobby. Vandal was Spectre. Assassin proves that
10 seconds left.
Spike
down A.
Spike down outside A. It's down to a 3. Easy West going for the plant. First thing is to cover Black and ready with the finishing throw.
Last player standing.
2v1. Spikes down in a very open position. Omen is holding under heaven, but unfortunately it's a very, very uncomfortable position to hold for once you get spotted. Belvedere with the half defuse. And Belvedere for the clutch.
The spike is defused.
For the defenders, but they lost a lot of equipment on that round. Of course, the attackers have the solid economy here. They're trying to come for a comeback there. The main purpose of that round, chat, is to poke dents into the economy of the other team, because the other team, like the attackers or the team who wins the pistol round, they usually buy Spectres and armors, and if they win the subsequent round, which they will because the other team is on an eco, they usually basically they have the shittier guns there, but their main job is to kill people on the other team. Vandals या Phantoms उनकी टीम में है, वो उनको निकाल सके ताकि उनको फिर से गन्स खरीदनी पड़ेंगी, फिर से यूटिलिटीज खरीदनी पड़ेंगी. So their economy, basically it's a big brain economy game alongside FPS. So that's what I like about Valorant and CS:GO. The economy, we're seeing the attack. They're paid towards B. The defenders don't have any good presence towards B. Black. But again with the operator kill on Troublemaker, this might be very crippling for the defenders. Down to a 5v4. 1 minute 5 seconds remaining into the round. The attackers are making their way towards spawn. There is Omen's cross map smoke. They trying to fake B. Oh my god, they actually try to fake it. We saw some movement from the defender's side. Omen, the defense Omen with his cross map smokes towards B to slow off the hold. There is the cross map bolt. Oh my god, the cross map plays and Belvedere gets flashed. It's the ultimate. And gets not Belvedere. Teja Bobby with the kill on Assassin. It's
last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Last man standing on the defender.
Spike planted.
Have to play for retain. G is holding outside. Windows, Black Infinity. Last man standing. Assassin first. Start finishing off Black Infinity. Again establishing their presence without the Easy West with the support. The defenders first need to reach the 10 round mark. They have shown some exceptional gameplays here. The Omen with the big brain plays there. Easy Wise tried to fake the smoke. We actually saw like a little movement from the defenders. They started making their way towards B, but again they suspected it might be a fake. The Skeptics are at 6, the collective at 10. Will this be the game the Skept collective needed to break Skeptic streak, the undeniable current leaderboard of the current leaderboard champion on the points table? This is genuinely a very, very interesting game. The number 1 team versus the number 2. The Jet making her way towards, say, it's going to be about. And Assassin gets the finishing blows on Troublemaker. The defenders are on an eco safety by Stinkers and light armors on both sides. Of course, the Vandals will win the fight. This is probably another 3 round for the attackers. It's down to a 5v3. 1 minute 11 seconds remaining. It's the shot onto Teja Bobby in short. Attackers are making their way towards B. The defenders have a presence on B. Black Infinity with the Stinger holding that cheeky angle. There's the board down. Vedantas gets spotted and there's the shock dart. Unfortunately, there is the shock dart, gets destroyed. Can shock dart be shot out mid-air? Omen with his ultimate TPs towards A. Does not cancel it, calls it out to his team. We are seeing the spike is being moved towards A. The attackers are repositioning. All the defenders have their presence towards B. Sova is cutting their rotation off. Will he be able to get the
30
jump?
seconds left.
Even if he gets the kill down and gets stated, it's going to be a 4v1. A very difficult lead
Spike planted
for the defenders. The defenders are on an eco buy. They picked up the Spectre. Teja Bobby picked up. Black Infinity picked up the Spectre of one of the
Last
targets.
player standing.
Guns down both the teammates' armor. Gets the 3K and the finishing goal. Vedantas, this is going to be a flawless round from the attacking side. The defense were on an eco round. We'll see a full buy from them. This is looking. The attackers are in a very comfortable position right now. They have the economy. They have the guns. They have the momentum with them. They have the performance of the entire team on the defensive side. Dax and Beldevere, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but Omen and Sova, we are seeing some underwhelming gameplay. Easy Vice today is not able to get those frags. He's sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard with 2 kills and 12 deaths, but unfortunately Assassin and Patrick and Pruthi are doing too well of a good job and making up for them. We shall see who shall emerge victorious of this match between the number 1 team on the scoreboard and the number 2. This is a fight for the number 1 position. If the Skeptics win, they will solidify their position further on the scoreboard. If the Collective win, they will take their place with the Skeptics. They have the rounds, they have the momentum. 11 for the Collective. I'm sorry, chat. I'll apologize. I'm a bit partial towards the Collective because Patrick Jen is playing for them. He's my fellow caster here with us who has been casting throughout the entire tournament, and now
You should run.
He's doing a good job at both getting the kills and talking about them. Attacker Killjoy aggressively puts down an ultimate for me. Is it gonna be a bait? There is the nano up there. And it takes some damage. Attacker Killjoy trying to get a lock on the ground. And we're seeing Rina pull out her ultimate on defense. It's a 5v5. Full buy on both sides. The attackers have been
Spike down B.
Using his ultimate, he is towards B. The defenders have the position.
30 seconds left.
Spike is down. And the attacker
No chance.
positions. And a lot of people falling on both the sides. It's down to a 4v2. Not looking good for the attacker. Short on Teja Bobby. 10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
They are making their way in. Black Infinity holding that cubby angle. A very बहुत बेकार position है because सबको पता है वहाँ पे बनता होता है. This is going to be around position.
1 enemy remaining.
Black Infinity and Patrick Jen crunch troublemaker down. That will put a lot of big dents in the economy of the defenders. They have the rounds to spare here, guys, but defense does not. They don't have the economy to. The defenders, attackers' economy is looking much better than them. This will probably be the last buy from the defenders' side. If the defenders lose this round, it will be match point with 7 rounds, and they'll be forced to eco the next round. The defenders desperately need this round. Otherwise, it might just be the game for them tonight. Skeptics with the first loss tonight. Let's wait and see. The attackers are making their way towards A. We are seeing they have been called out. I'm guessing Sova. We are seeing movement from Sova and Reina. They're making their way towards A. There's the bolt down mid for the info. Vedantas, Patrick Jen, Pruthi, Easy Vice holding side. There is the bolt from Sova into side for the info. Nobody is inside. Nobody gets hurt.
Spike down A.
It's down to a 4v2. Their defense desperately needed this round. They can't be forced to e-play the match point on eco guns. That's a fight they don't want to take. This is the round they needed. This is the round they actually desperately needed to gain that momentum into the game. It's down to a 4v2. Again, the attackers looking to get their pick in. Teja Bobby holding that hard.
Enemy remaining.
Then, unfortunately,
Spike down A.
Down with the shotgun. With the finish on Easy Vice. So, like I said, the last round, they genuinely needed that round. The defenders, their economy is still haggard. The attackers somehow still have 2 rounds worth of economy to spare. Like अगर वो ये round भी हारेंगे तो वो full back कर सकते हैं अगले round. इस round का lost bonus मिलेगा plus the money they have left over from this round is enough for a full buy next round. So the attackers are looking pretty comfortable here. The defenders, of course, we can see some. Either they'll have to sacrifice their utility or they'll sacrifice their gun if they lose this round. Again, they are at a disadvantage. And match point round, they can't play with that disadvantage. So again, they are making their way in. They have a 3-round difference from the attackers, the collective, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, but this is not looking good for the defenders. It is a defender-sided map, but they are not able to get that momentum here. They have just been barely able to keep up with the game. We are seeing a full Phantom and Vandal buy from the attackers, and we are seeing again a full Phantom Vandal buy with one operator onto Troublemaker. Match was paused. Somebody wanted like a 5-minute timeout. A second timeout. We are into the 20th round of the game. 11-8 for the collective. 5v5. 1 minute 35
Standing
seconds
ahead.
remaining. And towards the captive ultimate from the defender side. Tagged with answers. And the dash out. Is he going to get the second kill? And he gets the second blow onto Pruthi with the finishing blow. This is going to be very crippling for them.
Cutting their vision.
Attackers are down a man. This is the opening the defenders needed. The very, very important fragger from the attackers. It's a shot from Troublemaker. Gets back with the hair of his like skin of his hair. Of his skin, my bad. Again, the attackers playing a bit passively. 50 seconds remaining into the round. They can't afford to spare the round. Their economy is taking a hit every round. They are slowly losing the momentum. We have 2 people above 20 kills on the attacker side. They have been performing. Pratik Jain and Assassin have been performing exceptionally throughout this game. We are seeing the attackers make their way with strike towards
30 seconds left.
Soul Man is holding outside A. He's going to try to put pressure on Sage, and the Jet. It's going to be a 2v3, 3v3 fight at B. That is the only person holding B is Omen right now. Unfortunately, Sova gets called out on A. He faked out the defender.
Placing
This might be the opening.
Spawn grenade. 10 seconds left. Spike down B.
The big brain baits by Sova. He is holding mid. And he gets the door on that. Oh my god, the play by Assassin creating that. He gets the Omen last man standing outside. He's taking it into a 4v2. This might be a difficult hold for the attackers, but you have to give it to say Assassin and Sova for his big brain face right there.
Last player standing.
A fine death.
Assassin gets the kill. Data bomb. Assassin Assassin was the hard work around here. The team has to pull around some weight. Assassin was able to bait out the entire defense to A. 3 people made their way towards A. Unfortunately, the attackers did not get the cubby at B, just outside the gate. It's a very common spot that people hide outside mid-market towards the left of the gate. But it was very unfortunate. Beltavir got the 2K there. And if he got spotted, if he got pre-fired, this might be the match point for them. But let's see. The economy looking good on both the sides there. We're seeing a full buy. This will be a momentum defining round of the game. Whoever wins this round wins the next couple of rounds and might just win the game. Ports down in the same position. ऐसा लग रहा है disco चल रहा है यहाँ mid पे. Must. We are seeing Vedantas with his turret down mid, trying to get the info. Killjoy turret is a very useful utility. Gets the info, gets a bit passively. 1 minute 10 seconds remaining into the round. They're just looking to get those first picks to make their way into sight. We are seeing the spike go down B. The attackers are going for a split push here. There is the nano swarm. There's the gets destroyed. Spots the entire team. They get called out. The defenders are making their way. Are they? We are seeing some intense rotations from both the teams. The Sova Bolt has spotted the entire attacking team. They will probably go for the rotate. Beltavir holding that shitty angle on top of boxes. Damn, I hate that angle. मैं इतनी बार मरा हूँ उस angle से मेरे को बहुत गुस्सा आता है. फिर भी check नहीं करता हूँ.
30 seconds left.
So ultimate go up. He gets the kill on tag. Bolt gets down to a 4v3 for the attackers. This is looking good for the attackers. Race for the ultimate. Drags Jet down Bennett. Easy by the finishing blows. It's out of 4v2. 3v2.
One enemy remaining.
Last man standing race. On
10
the
seconds left.
Defender side. Will Pruthi be able to get the pick down? 6 seconds remaining into the round. Pruthi going for the plant. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Is he gonna get the plant down? He
Spike
gets
planted.
the plant down with 0.9 seconds remaining into the round. What a clutch play by Pruthi. It's down 421. Reina has to play for retake. There goes the door down. This is not looking good for the defenders.
Match point.
The attackers are on match point. They have the economy for a full buy. The defenders' economy is not looking so good. The Skeptics have been on the unbreaking winning streak here. They have won 5 matches in a row. Will this be the match which puts that streak to an end? We are seeing light armor and Judge and Spectre buys. Of course, the defenders have the worst of equipment here. The attackers have the advantage here. Can they get this round? They have the Omen ultimate on the defender side. We have seen Teja Bobby with the revive. Sage ultimate being one of the most powerful ultimates there. Troublemaker, Black Infinity about to get their ultimate. Can they convert it into their round? Or will this be the last round for tonight? Let's wait and see. Match has been paused again. Somebody asked for a timeout. Honestly, we are seeing Assassin reach the 30 kill amount. Very well played Assassin. I'm just gonna type well played Assassin in chat. Assassin with those insane big brain plays. They have been making those gaps there, the fakes, the darts. Honestly, we are seeing the attackers making their way towards A. There's the bolt down mid for the information. Nobody's at mid, won't spot anybody. The attackers are making their way towards A. The defenders have called it out. Sage is making their way towards the door. And Omen with ultimate. We are seeing 2 Omen ultimates go down at the ultimate. Easy Watch does not cancel his ultimate. Gets gunned down.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
For the defenders, Patrick so gets stated by Troublemaker. This is gonna be a round for the defenders. One match point for the attackers. The attackers knew that the defenders had the worst of guns there. They tried to brute force their way in, but unfortunately, the utility and the hold of the defenders were better. Of course, the point of the entire game is that the defenders on each side are forced on low men. So 2 people maximum, maybe 3 people can hold a side. So it's all up to the rotations. So if the defenders already have 4 players on side, it's going to be very hard for the attackers to push in, even though there is the concept of peeker's advantage, which I hate, by the way. It should be somewhat, the server should introduce lag and they should make it an equal peeking battle for both the teams. But anyway, let's see. We are seeing the attackers that will make their way towards the team. They're trying to go for the B execute. Who's going to get the first kill here? Lot of dead being thrown down. Omen has set up. Black Infinity on the advantage. 2 top attackers. Very crippling Black Infinity with the CK. He is on fire. The attackers have made the
last player standing.
Last man standing. Omen
Spike
on
down
side.
B.
Take it into overtime. Last man Omen standing. CG West with the 2K. So oh my god, Black Infinity with the 4K. Black Infinity again going on fire. Not looking good for the attack. Have a crippled economy here. Are they gonna go for a full buy? Yes, they are. They might. This game might just go into overtime. The first game to be able to go into overtime after the match between Skeptics versus the Step Bros. Step Bros disqualified for their misconduct, but we have to give them credit for being one of the stronger teams out here, trying to give the Skeptics a run for their money. Unfortunately, that battle was also given to the Skeptics. 12-1 match point. We are seeing a light buy from the attackers. The fourth buy, to be precise, they don't have the economy to sustain a full buy. This might just go into overtime. There's the bolt down for the info. Down mid, the attackers are taking. Who's gonna get the first pick? 1 minute 25 seconds remaining into the round. Attackers have a 2-2-1 hold, and the defenders have a 3-1-1 hold from A. The attackers are making their way. Assassin Troublemaker is holding that angle. Teresova's bolt for the info. Gets spotted. Troublemaker gets spotted. Dashes away with the operator. He's gonna hold that window angle. Very crippling for the attackers. 1 minute remaining into the round. Nobody fallen on each side. Which side are they gonna go for? The attack defenders have heavily established their presence. Beltavir holding that shitty angle. Anyway, Beltavir holding a very cheeky angle. He's probably going to get spotted by Assassin. Assassin has established that he's a formidable 4 tonight, reaching the 30 kill mark with a 2 KD, 30-50, 11 KDA ratio. 30 seconds remaining into the round.
30
Is it gonna
seconds
go into
left.
match? Is it gonna go into overtime, or is it gonna be the game for tonight?
No charges.
That shot, that time of the round. Patrick Chen with the opening kill on build. On dash to Zenevia with the kill. For the head on Zenevia. 30 seconds remaining into the round. Shot after that, attacker kills has it at
You should run.
Use it. Yes, he's gonna use it. Get it into end this round. Troublemaker with the finishing. On Patrick Chen. It's down to a 3v3. The defenders start.
One enemy remaining.
And the defenders are down to the last man. This might just be the game for Skeptics. The Skeptics have been on an unbeatable 5-win streak. The collective is out here to break that streak tonight, guys. Are they gonna get the game? Deja Bobby. Easy by Skeptics.
Attackers win.
This is gonna be the game for the collective. Skeptics get their first win from the collective. The collective is 5 wins, 1 losses. Will take their place with 10 points on the board with the Skeptics. Skeptics again with the 5 wins, 1 loss. With the 10 points, the top 2 teams of today, we have seen a very amazing gameplay by both the teams. Oh my god, bhai mera sar garam ho gaya. But anyway, can we have the scoreboard, the post game screen on the screen, please? Post game screen, the one. Yes, thank you. If we analyze the performance, we are seeing Assassin with the 364 combat score with the 13-16, 11 KDA ratio. Of course, the econ rating is shit because they were going for buys every round. Econ rating does not mean that much. I mean, तुम दूसरों की gun उठा के use करोगे तो तुम्हारी econ rating better होती जाएगी. I mean, the combat score is a very good metric to judge a person's fragging ability. Of course, you have Patrick Chen following up with the 283, 23, 16, 4 KDA ratio. Prathi again following. We can see the top 3 fraggers of the winning team, the collective, were better than the entire team of the attackers. We saw Easy Vice and Vedantas. They didn't have a good game tonight, but of course, the performances of Assassin, Patrick Chen, and Prathi were enough to back that up. Black Infinity with the 2016 3 KDA, Teja Bobby 18, 21, 7, Beldevir with the 13, 22, 10, Troublemaker with the 15, 18, 4, and of course Easy Vice and Vedantas with the 9, 18, 15, and 10, 16, 5. We saw some very interesting and amazing gameplays by both the teams tonight. This was a very interesting evening. Can I have my face on screen again? Thank you. That was Valorant Premier League Day 6. We shall have the updated scoreboard with you tomorrow. We saw the first match between at tier 6 versus VRIME Pandals. VRIME Pandals won the toss and chose to defend. And guess what? At tier 6 wins. I genuinely think chat ki jo bhi toss jeetta hai somehow wo match har jate hai. I mean, मेरी belief है. Call me skeptical. Actually not skeptical. Call me superstitious. But हाँ, but मुझे generally लगता है जो भी toss जीतते हैं वो match हार रहे हैं. Like बहुत अच्छा pattern decide हो रहा है. But anyway, the second match was between Babasir versus Reflex to Extreme. The toss winner was Reflex to Extreme. They chose to defend. I don't remember who won. Sorry, I forgot to note it down. Please put in chat whom you think won the second match. Was it Babasir or Reflex to Extreme? I think Reflex to Extreme chose defend. Yes, now it's coming back to me. Reflex to Extreme won the match. They won the toss. They chose to defend. They gained the momentum. But Babasir made a very amazing comeback at the second half of the game. They took the game on defense. It was a very even 7-5. Patrick was here. He made the statement that 7-5 was a very even score to come back from. And match 3, of course, we just witnessed the number 1 team going against the not number 2 team anymore. Both of the teams, I might say, are the number 1 teams right now on the scoreboard. Skeptics with 5 wins, 1 loss and 10 points. And again, Collective with 5 wins, 1 loss and 10 points. These teams have almost secured their positions in the finals with the other 2 teams. We have to see Babasir has made their way into the 8-point bracket. They won their match against at tier 6. At tier 6 is still sitting at 6 points. And versus at... I apologize. At tier 6 won their game. They again made their way into the 8-point bracket. Babasir won their game against Reflex to Extreme, making their way into the 8-point bracket. And we have, I'll tell you the final score. Skeptics sitting at 10 points. The Collective sitting at 10 points. Babasir sitting at... Why is my face zoomed in? Tanmay. Please fix karo. But anyway, chalo, look, मेरा hairstyle बहुत अच्छा है, guys. Chat enjoy करो यार. But we have the Skeptics sitting at 10 points, the Collective sitting at 10 points. We have the Babasir making their way into the 8-point bracket with at tier 6. Both of these teams winning their games tonight. It's not looking good for VRIME, PANDALS, Reflex to Extreme, and the Boosted, and of course Step Bros are out of the tournament. This was Valorant Premier League Day 6, hosted by Zenevia in association with Bennett University, sponsored by Ethereal Events, DigiGrad, Climb Central, Prep Byte, and Dare to Compete. You have been an amazing audience. We shall see you tomorrow. Have a happy Holi.